Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms. Let's go around and meet some of the wonderful players that we've got here around the table. Let's start over here tonight.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. My name's Ben. I'll be playing Jabanu Al-Jasur. He's a desert elf, and I'm hungry right now. I'm starving, actually.
Don't worry, you'll eat.
Oh.
I'm Percy, and I'm playing Kennedy Scott, and I like to fish for slayers.
Now, canonical. Let it be known.
Would you describe me as a whopper?
Yeah.
Slayer, I barely know her. I'm Chelsea. I'll be playing Nim, and I just really wish I was back to pondering my orb.
You'll never touch another orb in this game.
God damn.
There's anything I can do about it from here on out.
We're going to have a lot of orbs.
So many orbs.
Sad times.
It's Orbin time, yeah.
Didn't even know his name.
Kate. I play Ireless, and I can't believe that we finally met the golden boy.
The golden boy.
I'm Noah. I'm playing the Golden Boy. That's his full name. His nickname is Icarus Penumbra. And he is very curious how there's so many little coincidences lining everything up, and he's trying to figure it out. He's not thinking about food at all. Sorry.
Never mind, meal's canceled.
Who's that directed to?
Hi, I'm Adam. I'll be playing Silas, and I don't want to be here.
Too bad.
Yep.
Just a lie. That's your Witcher.
That's funny. And I'm Roger Perky, and I'm going to be DMing this. And I got one important question for all of you around the table here tonight. Who's ready to get shifted?
Yeah.
I got a
We'll be right
6.
back.
Already.
Tulu, what do you think? I'm looking for something. Something that I need for one of my potions. There's one. Everyone, I found it. The saffron field cap.
People ask me, am I a good person or a bad person? I don't even know if I am a person. I've no memory from before I met these people. They're the only friends I have, and I will protect them.
Stick close. Anything could be out there. Trust me. Dying isn't the worst thing that'll happen to you out here.
What's out there?
I've seen what it can do, and I won't let it happen again.
Can't fix what she did.
Oh, that sounds simply dreadful. You must have been terrified. Would you mind repeating that last part? Don't be afraid to really slow it down. Let's dig into the details.
Usually, when walking into a situation, I shoot first and ask questions later. Gives me the best kind of information.
The secrets of Archaeath and the Arcs. Why we've hardly scratched the surface. I intend to make the first dent. Where you see binaries, I see an alloy. Divine, arcane, wholly separate forms of the weave. I have combined them.
You know, the people who try to save the world are usually the lunatics that end up endangering it. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. You know, I'm going to write that down. Where's my pen? Wait, where'd it go? Nim? Nim, did you take my pen? Give it back.
So what happened last time on the Shifting Realms? If you were watching session 0.5 going into session 1, you may have met one of our other players, Enoch, as he was seemingly down below in some type of small dungeon area, who had just reached through, grabbed one of the guards, and pulled them up to the grate. We panned quite quickly up to the top where we could see individuals arriving and the activities of what was going on in and around Port Haven. Some individuals arriving from the northeast who were quickly able to partake in the main reason for attending, not just watching the display of the Fish Mother, Memories of an Angler, but taking part and embodying the very roles of the Fish Mother and the Angler in their performances. But not before meeting a couple of other individuals who quickly got pulled into the limelight as well. An unlikely duo, Silas, Icarus, somehow drawn together by fate, by terrible luck.
I hope not.
Pulled into the city, both for
me.
very specific reasons, yet maybe drawn here from different parties, different patrons. Yet on the stage, all are equals, although Silas wasn't as interested in performing and decided to go back behind the stage, waiting for an opportunity, really for this just to be over.
Still waiting.
We got a few years late. An individual who had been here several weeks ahead of time, waiting for their mission to arrive. One Ireless on a ship makes it to town, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, into Port Haven, fresh from Frostholm, stepping directly into what could have been a very exciting adventure if things hadn't gone awry quite quickly with the arrival of the Shadow Rock. Luckily, the town was able to put up its weather net, as it has previously been noted and previously called, an arcane defense system, which is able to create a net system overlapping and meshing, protecting most of the citizens. That is until these cocoon-like structures were able to break through and rain down on this fine party. And while they made the quick decision, should I flee? Should I fight? They found themselves banding together to fight off these dark seeds before finally getting pulled into, escorted, drawn into Oddball's threads, where they met one Carnath H. Oddball. And as they thought about their luck, how quickly this job has gone to shit after just arriving to Port Haven, only a couple of hours,
Classic.
Ireless pulls the individuals all to the table. And there was a ringing from the side.
It could have been anybody. I just want to say for viewers at home, we did just double check that we had all devices silenced. But the weave works in mysterious ways.
We didn't check your second or third phone.
Yeah, no, that was me calling you accidentally, so that was good.
Oh, okay.
Did you have a question about lore?
No.
I'd be more than happy to answer it on camera.
I think the correct answer was, hey, what happened last week?
Roger, I'm gonna be a little late to session today.
I'm gonna
live and uncut.
Players, can you please hold all direct phone calls to me until after the session is over?
Are you saying?
I'm saying call me. Well, besides that small ringing, which could have come from anywhere, possibly the kitchen, possibly from below in the basement, where those thumpings and bumpings were coming from.
Oh.
Maybe there's also a chime that I will now canonically add into it.
There's a rave down there.
Ireless pulls the group together around a rectangular table and says, "This looks awfully familiar," as the golden boy sits at the head. And this is where we pan in this evening. With the group of you, some of you feeling all right, some of you on death's door, in Carnath's Tavern, Oddballs threads. What are you doing as you sit around this table tonight?
Well, I'm sitting here, so is this gonna carry on you clearly work with the fates or something? So let's get on with it then.
Honestly, this is the furthest that my dream has ever gone.
It just stops here.
It's just 7 people sitting around a table with a golden boy at the head.
Wonderful. Carnath, you know that, that carrot ginger soup you made last week?
We got a little bit left if you want some.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they kind of had that little bit of turmeric in it.
It was good, yes, but it's a little old.
Hey, I'm fine. If you just have some way to, heat it up or something, it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Anybody else want something?
Do you have any potatoes?
We got potatoes.
Great.
He pulls out a small little pad. Pulls out what looks to be a little quilt. Licks it. What do you want?
Oh my gosh. Could I please get just a red wine, Carnath? Thank you. A red wine?
Silly. You want dry? You want sweet?
Dry.
Okay, it's done. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about you?
Do you have juice boxes?
Juice box?
Yeah.
We got pineapple.
Damn it, I'm allergic to pineapple. I should take water, I guess.
Are you sure? Do you have any animal crackers?
We do not have any of these. Okay. How allergic are you? I could water it down.
Yeah.
Are you really allergic?
Yeah, I'm allergic to pineapple, man. I'll just take water.
You watch.
The rash was hardly
as
noticeable.
you yell at him.
Yeah.
And he just looks at you with the biggest smile. I'll find something else for you next time.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What about you two?
Enough food for the table would be good, even for those who aren't hungry right now.
You got any preference?
Whatever Giovanni ordered sounds fine.
You want soup?
Sure.
Done.
Thank you.
Water's fine.
Okay, water for the table. I'll go find some different type of juice. And then maybe I could go get some of these crackers. You want me to cut them into animal shapes?
If it's at all possible, but you don't need to. It's okay.
No, I'll do it.
Oh.
And soup.
Yeah.
You want potatoes in the soup or you want potatoes by themselves?
That's my favorite.
Oh my God.
Both.
Okay, I'll make it happen. You all have to hang out here for a second. As you all are having this conversation, the thrumming and the bumping is subsiding, but is still happening as there is the thump, thump. Listen, hey, I'll go talk to him. But being pretty bad neighbor, I get that. If you all gonna be, I didn't have anybody staying here before, so I didn't really care about it. But now that I got you all staying here, I'll go have a conversation with them. I'll see if they can keep it down.
Are we in any danger?
I wouldn't worry about danger. You're safe with me.
Can I try an insight check then?
Yeah, of course you can.
All right. With an 11, minus 1, that'll give me a 10.
My boy.
With a 10, you look at this individual and it's not so much, again, it's not lie detecting. This individual is so confident and so sure of their words that you find, maybe? Okay, there might be some merit to this.
With my state of physical condition right now, it is not my concern. So I will take that answer. Thank you.
No problem. I'll get the bed made up too. But first, the food. And I'll go talk to them later tonight. I'll be right back. Again, you look around, there's nobody else that you can see here in the space. And he goes back into a small kitchen area. And you all are able to take in for the first time, possibly, maybe the fullness of what Carnath's Tavern is. As you look around, there are several other tables that are set here in the center. There are corner booths that look very like Al Capone-esque, like beautiful corner circular booths. And there's booths along the walls with some tables and some high top chair types of things going there too. The counter, the bar, is divided into 4 different heights. There appears to be a very, very, very low section, a somewhat lower than like what a typical humanoid would need, an roughly average humanoid size, and then there is a much larger one for individuals that might be like 7 foot or taller, 8 foot or taller. And they're at like equal increments, so it looks like there's special bars for individuals to go to based on their height, whether they're able to walk or if they're in a chair. And you see behind the bar for the first time, you see something that it's the menu. It's all a nice chalkboard-esque thing. But there's a section of the menu as well, which just reads Oddballs Community Threads. And you can see that there's been a lot of stuff erased over and over again. And currently, there appear to be 2 things written up there. There appears to be one that says, "Stop horsing around." And there's one that says, "A haunting in Hightown." And then below it, from here, it's hard to see, but it looks like there's some scribbles down below, maybe some contact information or some names. Can I get everyone have me do a perception check for me, all around the table?
I get a passive of 16.
Amazing.
But I can roll too. I'll use my passive.
Okay.
Do we have to
Everyone drop. Yes.
What was that second thing on the communal thread?
There was a haunting in Hightown and horsing around. We're on the community threads.
I will also be using my passive perception of 14.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 16, 21.
14.
16.
16.
16.
23.
Okay.
Mine's only passive.
But that doesn't matter. Yeah. So that doesn't matter because passive will take the place of your active rolls for some being in the space. There's something that changes with DCs, but worry not about that. Let's go around first. Icarus, with your roll, you get this idea. You sit here. The place reeks of the high magics. You start to take a look, and you realize that although you're not using detect magic, not using some type of special sight to see this, it almost looks like the bar moves. Like it's very much animated or alive, but very, very slightly. This looks like something that the actual building itself has been enchanted over and over and over again, mechanically in-game, similar to where you cast like Teleport or Hollow on the same space for a year. There are special effects. If you're able to enchant something for such a period of time, there are special effects here as well. This place reeks of the high magics. With your passive, it truly reeks to you, Jabanu.
Oh, yeah.
Since you've come back from the dead,
right,
you've had a curse or a blessing to be able to sense, taste the weave.
Sort of.
What does this place smell like to you?
A sort of arcane synesthesia.
Yes.
It's most magic kind of leaves like a bad, kind of like a bitter, oily taste on the tongue. Like it usually doesn't taste like any kind of food, right? It's usually like a chemical taste almost. This place is a bit warmer and fuzzier though. Almost kind of like cinnamon-ish. It's still sharp and bitter, but it actually almost has like a food quality to it, which most magic doesn't. Which is one of the reasons why I like it and can eat here.
Now, I don't know. I don't think that Jabanu has actually traveled or crossed into the fair, right? The Fey realm, essentially here. There's not easy access in Kelloros.
No, probably not.
But there is something that is whimsical to this. There is something that is festive, almost might be an appropriate thing. It is an aroma that would have been only maybe encountered during high holidays back home that weaves its way through there. It's pungent in this place. Silas, you sit back. What the hell have I gotten myself into? And there is an itching. And it feels almost as if there is a rash-like, maybe, but there is an itch, an irresistible scratching. You must, at your elder cross, where it meets your brow. This has happened on other occasions. There have been infected and afflicted fey creatures that you've had to put down. This also would not be terribly uncommon whenever you were back home. It has not happened in around southern Viridia recently.
First the shape changer, now this.
Nim, maybe it's just your predilection or the things that you care about and things that you look around, but you start to notice the signs the imagery, the text, and the words. There are signs in a number of languages. How many languages can Nim read and speak?
Approximately 7.
There are some here that you don't inherently recognize. You can see the connections between them. They all appear to say roughly the same thing. All are welcome here. Wherever you called home before, this can be your home too.
Oh. Nice.
And I couldn't help but imagine that there's probably something, maybe a pained feeling. It's very rare that you come across a common text that is unfamiliar to you. And while these are not unfamiliar, they're just rarer, various types.
Interesting. I'll be coming back to that as some sort of Rosetta Stone in a little bit.
Kennedy, you're 21. You first focus in on where Carnath went through that double door into the kitchen area. You can hear a little bit of a whistle, but the whistle seems very wet, almost like his whistle has a lisp somehow too, as well.
I would die for this man.
And you see, there's an archway of photos, moving photos, and little silver disc around the kitchen area. And you see they all appear to be in different environments. And it's with what appears to be a younger Carnath with a dwarf, an older dwarf. And there's one in particular where you first fall, and it looks like they're in some type of mountain pass by a river stream, and it looks like they've got some massive fish just lifted up. But you see, and it looks like there's one that they're in the desert, one they're in a deep forest and jungle environment, one it looks like the equivalent to somebody having like a thumbs up photo on top of Mount Everest. And in all of them, Carnath is just smiling and waving in the photo. And this older dwarf just has their hand rested around on their shoulder. There is something tight. There's a familial connection there. Because for a second, you actually see Kennedy looking over this direction. You recognize the individual in that photo.
The dwarf?
The dwarf. There are photos of this individual at the College of the Weave.
What?
This individual's name was Saradin Tristarum. And they were one of the most impactful, prolific, and wealthy benefactors of the Archaeith Academy. They were also a man that lived a very shrouded and mysterious life. There would be annual visits to the Academy. They would have a couple of meetings. They would not be seen again for a year, but the money always came in. The Archaeith Academy is quite well off. They could not have done what they do currently without Saradin Tristarum.
Wow.
About 5 years ago, he stopped showing up.
I never met him though, correct?
Never in person.
Okay.
You would have known when he was there on and around campus, but you were never able to go to those meetings. Your mentor, Alderak, went to those meetings. Ireless, you look around this space with a different perception. Everything's new to you. You focus on something that's common. You look behind the bar, and there are dried herbs and plants hanging from the ceiling. You're on the continent of Viridia, but you are recognizing plants, herbs, that you would have picked yourself back home, along with many others that you do not recognize here. It is quite the stock and quite the store. They all look well preserved, some of them even fresh.
Carnath?
You hear him whistling from the back. He kind of throws open the two double doors. You can see that there is like smoke for some reason coming from in the kitchen. What's up? Do you need something?
You have some flavors from my home here.
Well, we got flavors from a little bit of everybody's home.
How did you get them?
Well, they're in the storeroom, of course.
How did the storeroom get them?
Well, me and my dad, he like lets the doors like shut again. He'll go, hold on a second. And then he goes and you can hear him turning something off in the kitchen and he comes back out and he just like sits at a high chair not too far away from you. Well, me and my dad, and he points back to the pictures that you were looking at a second ago. We used to travel all over. And whenever we would go somewhere, he wouldn't just like pick things and bring it back. He would learn how to cultivate it. So we got a little garden downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah, it's downstairs. It's pretty close to where the guys are renting the space, though. So I can show you if you want, though.
Maybe I'll just have a little pinch.
You take whatever you want.
All right.
I'll put some on the potatoes.
Great.
Okay. Hey, I gotta go. Something's gonna be burning soon. And he goes, yeah.
Before you go,
What's up?
your father, Saradin, you don't carry his last name? Or is Oddball your stage name?
It's just what everybody called me. It's what I know. It's what they called me.
If you don't mind me asking, he went missing, no? Have you seen him?
You watch for the first time that there is a grave sullenness and somberness that washes over Carnath. And he looks up, and you can see that there are tears in his eyes, but he hasn't stopped smiling.
Dude.
How could you?
He was a great man, and I'm sure he's still out there. I just didn't know if you had any information. Many of the people I work with, he was a very important person to them.
That's really kind. My dad always said that if he didn't come back, he was probably dead.
Do you believe that?
I believe everything he said. He was really smart.
He was.
But he left me this. And so I'm pretty well taken care of. Well, we're having a little bit of, you shouldn't complain about money problems with your guests. I'm going to go finish your food, and I'm definitely not having money problems.
Wait, before you go.
He turns around and doesn't stop spinning and looks back at you.
What's up? My hands I'm still kind of shaking from everything that happened earlier. Can you bring me some of that sun wine from the sun-soaked shores?
I think we got probably a few of them left, if that's okay with you.
I would be very grateful.
We typically have, for you, there's not going to be any uncorking fee.
Oh!
Don't worry about
Wonderful.
it. I'll go get it. Food first, then drinks. I might have something for you. And he, looks at you. What do you think is Kennedy's favorite flavor? What do they desire most? Of juice.
Peach.
Okay. I'm gonna go see what we have. I'll find something for you. And he goes back into the kitchen and he keeps on working.
Icarus Penumbra of the College of the Weave.
That is I, Elise of North.
No college.
No college.
Would you like a berry? You look kind of peckish.
Thank you. Yes. Now that we finally have a moment, I think Silas could use that more than me. I have my own capabilities, but I appreciate it.
Well, I have two. Would you like one, Silas?
Berry?
Yes. It'll make you feel better.
Sure.
I pass one down to Silas.
Do I recognize what this is?
There is, without a doubt, multiple slayers who would use similar abilities to this. It looks like it's some type of enchanted berry.
I will take it and pass a coin in response.
Oh.
One of the silver pieces that I got.
A silver?
What a berry. It's all I have.
So Mask, are all your icebreakers about dead parents, or do you just save that for beloved local figures?
I suppose just beloved local figures. And Icarus just shedding that comment. He's just going to take his holy symbol and begin healing hands, which is 2d4.
Interesting.
And he just glows a little gold.
Mm-hmm. What's that holy symbol look like?
It looks like an hourglass.
You can make a religion check if you'd like.
I would like to do that.
And I heal 6.
Okay. Anyone who would like to can make a religion check if they
Silas, you heal 1.
Oh, delicious.
I didn't lose any hit points.
That doubles my HP.
Okay. That's gonna be pretty good. That's gonna be a 22.
Ooh.
Yeah, symbol of an hourglass is certainly representative of Ambrid. the goddess of time, space, and the things between.
Yes, Jabanu. Simply, there isn't an obituary where every important person shows up dead. So I figured the son of one of the most important people I've ever not even got to meet might be worth a single question. So I do apologize if that offended you.
It didn't offend me. It just, I'd never seen him look sad before. I didn't think anyone could do it.
Well, he's the son of a very important person who I'm sure was a great man. I'm sure that had an effect on him.
Nobody else thinks it's odd that that one's also connected to you?
Does seem
Honestly,
rather suspicious.
At Oddballs, it seems like everything's been odd so far.
Was that a joke?
There's a sign above the door that says, everyone's family here. There's a bowl of breadsticks.
Yes, it was a joke. It won't happen again.
Where is Airless sitting in relationship to me? Because I want to see if I can whisper something to Airless, but I don't know. I have the tables arranged.
I would have sat on the left side. But I wouldn't have chosen a particular seat. So if you would
I
try
find
to
it
sit
hard
next
to
to me,
imagine
then
you not sitting next to your mission.
right.
True, yeah.
Although you did go
has a
inside
name.
before I was safe.
Yeah.
I will say, as a point of reference, I am nosy.
I'm just gonna be like, Airless, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust anyone who wears a mask outside of an orgy.
Jazz music stops.
I tune out of the conversation.
that was whispered, but maybe I'll roll for how whispered.
Let's see. I'd like to know.
Let's see how.
I like to think we don't hear anything but orgy.
I got a 3.
I definitely heard that.
What do I add? Stealth? Stealth or
Does it matter?
So, that's a total of 9. then.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Everybody's passives pick it up.
Are they still wearing masks at orgies these days?
Why are you asking that question?
I'm just curious. It's good to stay up with the times.
That berry was
Lily.
quite filling. Thank you.
Jabanu, we're all
And I'm gonna
strangers
stand up
here.
from the table.
Well, almost all of us. If you have any grievances, it's an open forum.
No grievances, just suspicions about people who, are hiding behind masks and, I don't like the mask roll
Or
combination.
waiting in ports for girls to get off of ships.
Or
As
mentioning
Lord
orgies at the
Jokari
first
pointed
group
out.
meeting.
Where are you going?
I want to go back to find Carnath.
Silas gets up from the table. The group continues bickering.
I give a nod and then leave. I'm nodding to the bird more than anybody.
He stays in your seat.
Takes your seat appropriately.
What do you think, Silas?
You head back to the double doors, and you see Carnath is not actually cooking or doing anything, and the smoke that you had seen earlier actually appears to be more of a mist that is formed up at the top. And as the mist kind of almost drips and rains down, what would typically be unseen servants are materialized, corporeal, unseen servants that are doing everything in here. And Carnath is kind of just supervising, like any good manager would do in a place like this. They said that, I don't know. They say that they can't have any pineapples, but we gotta find something. And they start going about their business. Oh, what's up? You can come in. They'll pass right through you.
I was actually feeling tired for the evening. If I could withdraw.
Oh, you wanna go to your room? Do you have a preference on theme?
What?
We have regular rooms and we have themed rooms.
A regular room would be fine.
Oh, yes, sir. They're pretty cool.
Honestly, I'm not sure of anything today.
Well, I'm gonna give you 2 keys, and you can take them out. And he goes back out. Hey, follow me. And he goes back out to the kitchen.
Race car bed.
Out of the kitchen. he opens a key washer. He puts his hand on something, and it's you hear a beeping sound, and it slides open. And he goes and he grabs what looks to be a regular key. It just has the number 1 listed on it. And then he looks over to another side, and you just see there's a couple of themed rooms. And he like looks at you out of the side eye and looks back. Oh, I know. And he grabs one, and it's a black key. It's black like midnight.
My soul.
Like your soul. But there's looks to be clouds around, like on the actual like headsail of the key with a moon. I'm just saying, don't knock it till you try it. Hit both keys in case you don't like it.
I'll just take the themed key.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
And where?
Oh, the key note. Just follow the key.
Does it clatter to the floor?
It does not.
Okay.
It just stays there and begins to hover next to you. And he says, go on, he's tired now. Stop wasting time. And it starts to go. It'll leave you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want anything special for breakfast?
Whatever you have left from tonight would be fine.
That's pretty easy, but I can do it.
Thank you.
All right. Well, good night.
I will just
The
follow
key
the key.
is 20 feet away. And moving.
Well, my movement speed's 30, so that's easy.
The key's moving is 20, so you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And you follow this key up to your room, and we're gonna pause your scene as you get to outside of a door, and it looks like it's been painted like. Honestly, the best way to describe it, the scene from the 5th Harry Potter book where the Patronus is cast over the lake, there's like a reflection of the moon in the lake from one side, and there's trees all around it. And the keyhole goes in the center. Wow. And we pause right there.
That's not how locks work.
And he comes back in there. A couple minutes later, he comes out, and next to him, now that they're outside of the kitchen, you can't see these entities, but there appear to be platters with various drinks and foods. Sits down, some appropriate. Looks like they were almost like there were sheets of shortbread that were made, and they were cut out into various animal shapes that are placed on there.
But to scale, right?
To scale, they're like 25 feet tall. They have appropriate giraffes. It's wild. Brings out more so like a vat of the soup. Like they just heated up all they had left with bowls around there too. And then there are pre-cut, almost like julienne potatoes that you could put in there as well. Some of them have been Hasselbacked, and it looks like there's some type of like cheese and like other types of seasonings on there. Specifically, they mentioned bringing some things from Frostholm. Comes over to you. I'm usually a pretty good read, but you're a tough one to crack.
Thank you.
It's true. Have you ever had nectarine juice?
No, I have not. Let me try it.
Well, I can tell you, I did some research, and it's unlikely that you are allergic to both pineapple and nectarine.
Okay, good. They're not related at all.
Well, I will tell you this. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's unlikely that you are allergic to both.
All right, okay.
I'll take those odds.
What are the
Okay,
odds?
all right, for juice. Yes.
Juice.
For juice.
And there is a spread, plethora, all to come lifted out of the thin air, placed out onto the table.
Wow.
Except, you're all pretty nice. It's been a while since I've actually had like a full table. Well, you've seen, it's been pretty lonely in here.
Yeah, it's been pretty empty.
Why don't you join us? We have an open seat. We had an open seat.
That looks like it belonged to the bird.
Yeah, why don't... I'm sure there's a chair you could pull up. There's space.
Yeah, I'll go get a chair. And he goes over to a chair and starts pulling it back. Plop. So how long you all know each other?
Oh, like maybe an hour.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Wow. It must have been a really big hour you all had.
I mean, yeah, you can see we were in a play.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, the one that went out there? I've seen it every single day. I love it.
It's really good, I thought, you know? It's really interesting. Yeah.
Well, I didn't get to go today. There was somebody, you remember that meeting I was telling you about?
Yeah?
I couldn't go today. I'm sorry that I missed today. Was it good?
It was actually a lot better today than most days. They really lean more into the pathos of it. And there was some sound effects.
I don't know if they're gonna do it anymore. They got a lot of stuff going on. I imagine it's gonna be some type of curfew that gets put out tonight.
Oh, right.
Does that usually happen after giant bird attacks?
Wait, I'm gonna tell you something right now. That doesn't happen that much.
Really? What are the odds?
What are the odds?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that good at math.
Well, it seems if all of these coincidences happened here, there's something to figure out tomorrow. And it sounds like we should probably do it as a group.
You can do it as a group. We've got plans. Thank you, though.
Very well.
What are your plans?
None of your business.
Yes, Kennedy, what
People have the list they can't see.
Okay, yeah, no.
While he's a fantastic actor, he showed to be a liability in that last fight.
Excuse me, last I checked, you didn't do shit.
Yeah, you were just sitting there clicking that.
And your little slayer would have been dead if I wasn't there.
Every 6 seconds.
You came in together, so he's your slayer.
I don't think he'd like that if you said that.
I don't care.
You're right, I don't either, now that I think about it.
Kennedy did save Silas.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I've never seen anyone do that with the fishing rod before.
Thank
Kennedy
you.
has so many skills.
Yep.
Can you sing?
Can I sing? Yes, I can, but I'm not going to do that here. I'm just not warmed up with pipes.
And with the banjo, amazing.
Thank you.
Ooh, I play the oud.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a banjo.
That's funny.
I see, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, and again, it's part of my job. But I'm something of a people reader. It's kind of part about it being a tavern owner. So my dad used to say, at least. The read people. And something about all of you. You seem like, I don't know. You seem like the kind of people, and don't think it's the wrong way. Maybe you find yourself in times of trouble. Pretty often.
Full mouth of soup.
That's what I thought. And looks directly over to you, Kennedy. You gotta start letting people in.
Whoa! I think you're reading a little too deep, all right?
I've been telling him the same thing.
What are you talking about? We have plans, Nim.
That's right. We do have plans. We do have plans. I'm so sorry. I just also think that it'd be good for you to, like, meet some people.
Are you his mother?
No!
No.
What are you talking about? Meet people? What do you mean?
I don't know. I just think it could be fun. We could mix it up.
I meet people all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's true. That's true.
There was a pounding at the door.
This is great.
I'm more talkative than you are.
And you hear somebody call out, Master Carnath! Master Carnath! Are you in? Are you open? If you remember, the door was locked after everyone had been brought in.
Oh, right.
And the two of you would recognize the voice. It sounds like it is Lord Drukari Esters.
Oh, great.
It's our friend.
And Carnath immediately hops up. Oh, hold on. You all are going to love this. It's my friend Drew.
Canonically, this guy is smoking.
And he goes over to the door. He unlatches from the inside. And he says, Boo, what's going on? And you all can see as you turn around and crane that it is, for those of you who recognize or have seen Lord Drukari Esters before, it's a good-looking dude. It's a good-looking half-elf man. He's somewhere in like a 6'4.5", 6'5.5" range, perfectly. Some might say 6'5" exactly. And he's got overly chiseled features, to be quite honest, like a little bit on
from marble,
like on the side of it being a little bit comical, but still like I'm here for it type of energy.
Squidward looking guy.
yeah.
He's hot.
It has
Elfin Giga Chad.
Yeah, he's got some Giga Chad energy about to him, and he wears a three-piece typically, but that's not what you've seen him since he got off the ship. He's in royal regalia. He's in essentially royal armament that has this House of Stormwave insignia on the front of it. It appears to be that of the Morkoth, because it was the same thing that was on the Royal Morkoth ship. Whether or not you know what that is up to you all. And he still has both of his blades crisscrossed across his back. And he says, Master Carnath, I'm so glad that you are in. I have brought some individuals who were in need of sustenance and a roof for this evening. And he looks around. Because he doesn't have to look, he looks over Carnath, but it's more of just like the principle of looking around Carnath through the door. Sees you first. Sees you second. I didn't know that you had guests. Would you have enough rooms for a few others? Bro, I got plenty of rooms. There's no problem about that. Bring them in. Bring them in. And a couple of individuals. It appears that there appear to be 3 humanoid individuals who are brought in. There appear to be 2 beastkin folk that are brought in as well. There appears to be a dragon folk that's brought in. And then there also appears to be a small gnome that is brought in. A very diminutive gnome.
Does Lord Jukaris look like he's been in a fight? Like he's been fighting some of the blob guys?
Yeah, yes, he's been fighting blob guys. Yeah, 100%. He has.
Count Orbula.
Maybe things worse than Count Orbula. Who knows?
Wow.
He looks
I think he knows.
He looks like he's been in battle. There's no doubt about that. There is a little bit of some splattering across his royal regalia. And he steps across the threshold and he looks to you, having seen you now beyond Carnath. Carnath immediately goes and starts bringing other tables and chairs, starts immediately taking people's orders, getting drinks, getting food, while Lord Drukari Esters comes to the table and says, I must apologize for how you have found yourself in our fine city after you left the safety of our ship. I would say that there was otherwise typically no place safer than Port Haven, save maybe for the grand city of Archaeath. I apologize for what has transpired today. Thank you for assisting in keeping this one safe.
Oh yeah, I do all I can. I'm gonna keep eating the soup.
Well, I don't think you really need to apologize. It was quite exciting.
Exciting is one way to say it, yes. Many lives were lost today.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We will pay our respects for the dead tomorrow, and tonight we will ensure that no more succumb to death.
So this is a safe place.
We will
this
ensure,
tavern.
Well, Master Carnath has a reputation for ensuring there are beds for those who are in need. This place is something of a community center, a place of refuge for those without homes.
I like that.
As do I. It very much falls in line with what I'm hoping to build here.
Why are you concerned about my safety when everyone on the ship didn't want to be near me?
I am concerned for that reason. I make this trip annually, and I watch as individuals get off, meet family, meet loved ones. I could tell by their scorn that there was unlikely to be a similar reception for you. No one should come ashore alone.
Ahem.
There are exceptions.
Well, I think that I've found what I was looking for in this golden boy here.
You watch as he looks to you, and you are.
Icarus, stick in a hand.
Penumbra of the
Immediately
College of the Weave.
Goes and gives you
Exactly.
a
Thank you.
firm, but not like I'm compensating for something firm handshake.
Okay.
Appropriately firm.
I read that with my lore. I go,
Lore handshake.
Oh, Lore networking.
I do have lore networking.
Just wait.
Just nods.
Just wait.
Incredible.
That's the shake.
Irelicia and I seem to have some kind of connection that we are beginning to explore.
And Jabanu al-Jassor.
And Jabanu as well.
Yeah, Iris and I
Kennedy.
had a connection first.
And Kennedy and Nim also.
I don't have any connection to any of you.
Thank you.
And Silas, who's not here now, but he used to be sitting in the seat where the bird is.
Anyone with a passive, it doesn't matter as long as your passive insight is not below 8 somehow.
Yeah.
You would watch as. Is it? No. I was like, oh, what have you done?
C minus.
You say, I feel like I have a great connection, and now I'm getting a great connection with Icarus. You watch this individual who has been trained to keep their composure in the high courts. Just seem very baffled, and for a brief instant, what? Why did you come to Port Haven? I imagine it was not to seek company of strange men and far lands.
Excuse me, I'm well known.
Actually, it was. This one in particular.
Again, I am a well-respected member of society. People at least know of me if they don't know me.
What was your name again?
Icarus Penumbra of the
Thank you.
College of the Weave, but I didn't know that until today.
I'm familiar with your station. I'm familiar with the mages that they send to aid us
Yes.
in the arcane net.
I wasn't given much instruction, but I figured I was here to help, and, well, I'm beginning to figure out what I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing to help.
We lost several dozen mages from your academy today in the assault.
They died?
They died.
I thought they were just tired.
They were falling by the globes.
They gave their lives, channeling the weave to ensure that the citizens will not succumb to the same death.
That sacrifice is something we take upon ourselves, but I will not lie to you. Whatever is going on, I've certainly never seen anything like it.
On that we can agree. And he kind of like looks over to the other side, kind of like in a sizing up measure, maybe the look of someone who is attempting to ensure that they get a good recollection of the group that is assembled here. And as they look around the table, I was informed that there was a slayer that had entered into the tavern.
He went to the moon room upstairs.
Can you repeat that for me? There must have been something in my ears.
He went to the moon room upstairs.
And you see Carnath, who was like actively taking orders. He said he wanted to go to one of the themed rooms. I didn't even have to talk him into it. Understood.
I was talked into this.
Well, very well.
Oh, just before you go, could you settle a little debate for us that we were having? We were just wondering we were talking about masks and just the current state of orgies. Do you know if they're required still?
Hey,
You watch as this high nobleman blushes.
Oh, so they are. Okay, good to know.
I
Thank
do
you.
apologize. We are still coming to grips with the proper way to greet people.
You have no room to talk. You looked at a man and said, "Oh, so is your father dead?"
I did not say that.
You pretty
Where
much
he
said
was.
that. You said that.
yeah, he did.
It's in times of battle, sometimes it is better to get to the point and know who is among the dead and who is
We're
not.
not in a battle. We are in a tavern eating food. You're eating soup. I have crackers.
Steps inside a building, barely escaping a shadow bird. I think we are in a
I
battle.
escaped. You barely escaped. Thank you.
And if it weren't for me, your friend would still be grabbing onto that fucking orb. So let's keep things civil. all
No,
right?
I think she'd be fine.
Yeah,
It's not my
you would
first
have been
orb.
fine. What?
Yeah, what?
It's important to know that when the door was open while he was still standing in there, the thing that I described to Jubanu earlier last session as that bubble, that wave of comfort and feeling like you were safe in here, was in fact broken. There was tension in the air. You could hear that there are still fights happening in the streets. And the guards have not come inside. They are still out and around, forming a little semicircle around the door perimeter of this space.
Do you think that we should go help?
I do not think that your help, I mean no offense to this. I think you should stay inside and let us deal with this. Enough people have fallen. I would hate to have more individuals fall in my city.
It's safer for everyone this way, Kennedy.
What?
Suits me.
With that said, I And you watch as he looks up the stairs, looking to where the rooms are. Kind of makes note. Very well. I have much more work to do this evening. Please stay indoors where it is safe. And he calls over to Carnath. Carnath, I will be sending a messenger in the morning. Please ensure the Slayer gets what I sent.
If you think so, I'll make sure. I'm gonna let him sleep in, though. I think you've had a pretty tough day.
Very well.
I would also die for this man.
I would not dare question your judgment in your house. I wish you all the best of evenings. And he bows, and he heads out. And as he shuts the door fully back behind him, there is that same almost like... And it feels a little bit warmer and more comfortable in here. And you look around, and you see in the space that it looks like people are scared, yes, but also combating this back and forth between dealing with Carnath and dealing with what just happened outside. They came outside, rescued by the guard, get pushed in, and now Carnath is essentially running around. I'm just saying, we could probably find it if you just tell me what you want. We got lots of stuff in the Thor rooms. I just found nectarine juice. I could probably find something else. What do you want, guava? And these people are like, what is happening here? And there's a couple of the beast folks seem to be like hook, line, and sinker, like, just bring it all. Like, we're very much interested in this. The humans, you'd recognize one of them.
Oh?
One Lazav Rahelis. And
right.
you would watch, even Carnath, who was going around and taking orders, there's still a chipperness to his demeanor, but there is something much more direct. What do you want?
Ooh.
Pretty salty.
Enough for me to pick up on.
There seems to be some tension between Lazav Rahelis and Carnath.
Okay.
And then
Noted.
anyone with a passive insight of 14 or higher,
that's me.
Well, you would also notice that there appears to be like this weird thread going back and forth. There is this weird tension between Lazav and Carnath. There's this weird tension between the gnome that just came in and Carnath, but also Lazav.
Oh,
Incredible.
between the gnome and Lazav.
Yeah, the gnome seems to have beef with both of
tension
them.
triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beastmen are just having beef.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and I don't notice that. Actually, I was wrong about my cousin.
And
I pick it up.
Carnath, before heading back into the kitchen, comes back over. Is there anything that you all need? I could go put in their orders, but I can have my help do most of the work. Is everything okay? Do you all want something else? Maybe you want a nightcap? What do you want?
Have I gotten that sun wine yet?
He would have brought it out.
Yes.
Appropriately with it, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just draining that.
Oh, I think we're all set. Is everyone all right?
I'm kind of looking around the room to see if anyone else looks injured, like they need any help.
It looks like there was some like basic like battlefield medic work done to some of the humans that were brought in here. The beast folk don't appear to be in any type of pain. They seem to be quite, I guess, comfortable would be the best way to describe it. There appears to be emotional damage that has gone on with the gnome more so than anything else. And the dragon folk appears to be very just matter-of-fact, stoic, and seems to just be like staring straight ahead onto the table.
It's a big mood. Carnath, before you go, actually, could I get a tray just to bring up to, just like after we're all done, I'll bring it up to the Slayer, just make sure he's all settled in.
No, that's totally fine.
Oh, thank you.
And then tell them to just leave it out of the room, and I'll come pick it up myself. And then I'll bring breakfast to the door tomorrow morning.
Oh.
I won't knock though. I'll let you sleep in if you want to sleep in. If you need to sleep, that is.
What a full-service establishment. Thank
We try.
you.
We're quite proud of it here at Carnath.
You can wake me up as early as possible. 8 hours exactly from when we go to bed.
Okay. I'll figure out a way to set that.
Thank you.
You don't have any sort of like alarm on that little...
No, but I should work on that.
Yeah.
Usually it's my natural circadian rhythm just wakes me up.
Wow, impressive.
In times of battle,
The adrenaline.
the body needs more rest.
Of course.
How many times have you been in battle?
Not many, but a few.
Cool. I've never been in battle before.
You did quite well.
Thank you.
I was in a fight once.
Yeah?
With who? I don't believe you.
I was.
Oh, yeah?
I was there. It happened.
Prove it.
Okay, I'll show you.
And then he goes over to one of the moving pictures that you had seen earlier. And he goes and he takes down one that appears to have been, it looks like it was in one of the desert areas. And it's just them like standing on a dune, looking happy. And he brings it over and he watches he pops out the back. And whenever he pops out the back, there seems to be multiple discs on the inside.
That's so cool.
He says, not this one, not this one, not this one. And he pulls out and he just sits it down on the table. And it's not Carnath in a fight with somebody, but it appears to be like a panoramic shot of a desert region. And there appear to be a large-scale battle going on down below. And it seems like they were present, but not actively participating in it. Well, I wasn't so much in the fight, but I was pretty close. And I was very uncomfortable.
That's pretty cool. Who are these factions here?
Oh, I don't know. My dad said it was really important to watch, and that's why we were there. But he said something weird that I don't fully understand. He said it didn't matter who won this one.
Oh, well, yeah, that's usually true.
Teams or individuals?
It seemed like they were. I mean, I don't know if they call them teams when they fight like that. It's not like it's like a sport or something. But there were two opposing. I think they were factions or something. But I don't know. I was pretty young.
How long ago was this, Carnath?
Oh man, I'm pretty young, so I don't know. Maybe it was like 40 years ago.
Oh wow! All right.
What? 40 years ago and you're young?
Whoa! That is rude to look at someone and call them old. We were all thinking it, but we weren't saying it.
Oh, I thought he looked lovely.
I mean, he's a dwarf, correct?
Oh, Dad was a dwarf, yeah.
Huh?
Dad was a dwarf,
Oh,
yeah.
you are not. My mistake.
Just a short guy.
Well, no, Dad was a dwarf, but my mom was an elf.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense.
Longevity, of course.
Yeah.
What?
She,
All right.
She didn't stick around very long, though.
Oh.
That's really sad.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
Yeah, it's tough for elves when that's a less long-lived species, you know? Sometimes it's better to just, move on before they get old and die.
It's true, it's hard to see, I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an elf thing.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm just one fan. I'm not going to judge my mom. She did whatever she needed to do, and I know she loved me. It's okay. And he starts putting the disc back in there. Thanks. I got an important question for you all. How many rooms do we need? And can I end with you in some of our themed rooms?
I would love a themed room, and I have never had my own room.
Well, you can have your own room here tonight if you want.
I'll think about it.
Well, we're going to go get the key, so maybe think about it right now, and I'll be over here for a second.
Well, it's too dangerous to sleep out on the roof again, right?
I would not advise it.
All right, I guess I'll have to actually sleep in a bed this time.
That sounds pretty okay.
You get anywhere that can fit Misa.
I mean, yeah, why not a bed? You only live once after all,
Well,
I don't know. Dad used to be very particular about having livestock in the bedrooms. Weird rule.
I know you don't mean offense.
Misa's not really livestock.
Calling Misa livestock is.
Is he alive?
Yes, but she's absolutely not stock.
It's custom then.
Well, listen. She is a purebred, highly trained, highly intelligent war goat. All right, calling a livestock, it's like calling a grape a date. Like it's just not even in the same league. An entirely different animal.
I'm very sorry. I'll never do it again.
Thank you. No, I didn't mean to jump down your throat or anything. It's just...
No, it's taken. You educated me, and now I feel better off.
Okay, well, now I feel weird about it.
You have to still know.
All right, stable?
Sir?
All right.
You want to stay in the stable, or you just want to... I can put it down there. It's not a big problem.
No, I should try to sleep in a bed.
Sound pretty good. What about you two? What do you want?
Do you want your own room, Kennedy, or do you want to share? I'm very interested in the themes.
We'll take one room.
Yeah.
You want a regular room or you want a theme room?
Theme, duh.
Do you have a preference?
Do you have horses?
We've got horses.
I'll take a horse room.
It might, are you sure?
What?
Hey, no. If you want horses, I'll give you horses.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Why are you hesitating, those Carnath?
Is that like a humpless camel?
Yeah, are you messing with me right now, or are you...
Horse room, we taking care of that. That's not going to be a big problem. Do you have a preference on type of room that you want?
What? You seem like a very smart individual, and you don't know what a goddamn horse is?
What is a horse? Is this something?
What? There are horses.
Maybe the college of bees doesn't have the smartest tools in the
For those of you playing at home, it has been our in-joke that horses don't exist. And that's why Kennedy can't have
one. Only birds, no horses. I've only been educated on the lore, never realized.
We're learning too.
If you're taking requests, I would love a room that smells like a fresh pine forest, and then on the floor there's a bunch of pine needles and maybe some birch leaves, and on the side there's a stream running.
Is that a la carte?
That's pretty specific.
Well, you had the horses. So
Yeah,
I
but
just
that one
thought
comes with...
maybe that was what you were doing.
That's kind of a common thing, though. People like horses. It's normal, except for you.
I've heard some people go through a phase.
That's true. I don't go through a stream phase.
I'll figure something out for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What do you want?
You choose.
Do you like the wish?
Yes. I don't mind. I'll be comfortable anywhere.
Okay. And he goes over. He goes over and he grabs some keys and he brings back a key that it looks like has like a jagged canyon on the head of the key. Over it. Yeah. And he said, I don't normally do this. If you do have trouble sleeping, I can get you a different room.
Challenge accepted.
Here
And
you
I'll
go.
take the key.
Oh my gosh, Kennedy, we saw a play. We're going to sleep in a room that is haunted. I don't know. I'm
Brings
excited.
over a key for you. And the key appears to be very plain. He said, it's probably going to work. I don't know. I give you one of the rooms that my dad used to stay in. That might help.
Are the rooms dangerous?
Is that what you want?
No.
Then no.
Oh,
Well, then problem solved then.
Nope, for
And it
later.
brings out
Your room is
brings out a key for you, and the key is like longer than it should be. It's like every bit of like 16 inches long, but it's like the head of the key, and then just like really, 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 really long, and then just like an itty bitty like head of the key.
That's a lot of
Please
key.
take that as a wand.
Guardian Leviosa.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, you try.
Roger actually dies. I think this will be to your liking.
Okay, I believe you.
Devani,
Oh.
what are you? He comes back and he hasn't brought a key for you. I think I can make something work down in the fables for you. Just give me a few minutes.
No, I really should try the bed. Just anything that looks like there's like an open sky above me. That'd be good.
Oh, that's easy. And he goes and he grabs what looks like another plain key. He says, "This'll be fine. I'll take the room upstairs, and then I'll do something to the."
That key looks the same as mine. Are you putting us in the same room?
No. A different key. Did you want one? I didn't mean to.
No.
Okay.
I'm not trying to do anything here. I'm just.
Just
They're
wanted
similar.
to make sure. Lord Jacaris wouldn't like that.
Oh, good. Could you also get my wagon taken care of? It's still out there.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. I can probably send the message over to Drew.
Wow, first name basis.
Oh, no, you don't have to get Drukaris involved with my wagon. You don't know. I'll go get the wagon. That's fine.
Expired tags.
I'll take you take them. That's totally fine. Well, have a good night, everybody. Up to your rooms. If you need anything, I'll send up some extra food, maybe some other like snacks and stuff up in the spaces as well. If you all need anything, all you have to do, all of the rooms, they have little cord. You just pull them.
Oh, perfect.
And then I'll come help you if you need anything.
Great.
And we go to Silas. Silas, you put your key into the center of this door.
The key puts itself in the center of the door.
It's floating there waiting for you to finish inserting it.
That's not where locks go.
You boop it.
Yeah.
Goes in the rest of the way, turns, and you watch as there is just like a shimmering melt as the door just fades away. And the key just comes and makes its way towards one of your hopefully open extended hands. Otherwise, it just like bumps into it over and over again.
Come here.
Does it. And in front of the room, you see that it looks like there is a little bit of moonlight that is shining out of here. And as you step in, it looks like it's a circular room with a like circular bed in the center that is resting atop of a small pool. In order to get to the pool, you have to jump over lily pads to get there. And there is an owl hooting off to the side.
Chuck, am I good?
And that is your room. Anything you want to be doing in there?
I am not going straight to sleep.
Okay.
I am going to, in the moonlight, once again pull out my grimoire, and I'm going to finish the notations on the Shadow Rock.
Beautiful.
And while he's doing that, I'll just bring. Is it okay if I bring up the tray now? Of food? Just Kennedy, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna.
Completely fine.
Great.
As you entered in, the door would have shut behind you. And you would see that there is the door as has been described. I will say this happens while you were up there. You're still working on your grimoire.
Could you get that?
Hovers over towards the door. Door fades.
Yes, Carnath would.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was gonna start counting. But I just brought you some food. You seemed like maybe you ran off so fast.
I'm tired.
Of course. But yeah, you need to get your strength. Lord Drukari, what was it?
Lord Drukari Esters. Drucary.
Okay, yep. Lord Esther stopped by, and he was curious. He was looking for you, but
He's here?
he left.
And I will
He
close
left.
the grimoire.
He left. He's coming. He's sending something in the morning. It sounded important, but
Oh, that's just wonderful.
oh, you seem stressed.
Oh no, I've had a very pleasant day.
Yeah, it was very eventful.
You watch as an owl flies from one side of this room to the other side of the room.
Then there's a barred owl.
True.
Well,
Do you normally just let your curiosity take over?
yes. Yes, I do.
I don't mean to offend or tell you how to live your life, but what you did was very dangerous, and it put others at risk.
That's true. I'm not used to considering many others around me. But
I understand.
do you often?
Thank you for the food.
Of course.
And I will take the tray.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you in the morning. Yeah, excellent. All right. And then I'll shut the door on the way out. Play date for Kennedy. Okay.
You like go to shut the door and there's just open door frame, and if you would have had to have come over to get it, so you're just like still standing there. The door remains open no matter what you do until you and the key move away from it.
I'm not moving away.
It's like, oh, interesting. Wow, this is it must be a new model. I'm gonna leave.
You watch as Nim leaves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You move away and the door materializes.
I don't want to eat on the bed, so I'm just going to sit down by the pool.
There are some appropriately fallen over trees that form quite a nice bench that would fit this area.
Lovely.
Everything here is appropriately themed, even if it's not ideal.
I go and I eat at my Boy Scout campfire.
Correct. Icarus, you go to your room.
The key's also floating, right?
It's not. You doesn't float.
I'm kind of holding it in two hands, like.
It's so heavy.
It's not. It is not heavy. It is very thin.
Is there any symbols on
not
it?
a lot of girth there.
Like
5 ounces?
Like how the other ones have like the canyons and stuff. It's just nothing. It's just an abnormal.
It is just a very, very gold, very long and skinny key.
Are you okay?
It's just like you.
You pull out. This is the way to live. And the keyhole for yours is in where you would imagine it should be on an actual like door handle.
In the middle of the door.
That's where it is. And you go to open it, and it's awkward because like you're like 1.5 feet away from it. No, it doesn't go all the way in. It really only goes in like half an inch.
Cool.
And you
Don't do it.
give it a turn. And you watch as light begins to course through this stone door. And the door opens up like it is being pulled to the side in segments. And you watch as it looks like the illusion that it is being created. It looks like there is a 15-foot bridge that you have to walk over with the ocean directly below you. And it looks like it is roughly a 500-foot drop. And it looks like this bridge is leading you directly to the top of what seems to be like a lighthouse. Only from here, you can see that it is essentially like a bedchamber in a lighthouse that is full of books.
He does know me well. I will scamper in and quickly close the door or whatever.
You make it away from it, and you like hold the key in your hand as it extends 1.5 feet up, and you look back and the door begins to shut.
And I will rush towards the lighthouse.
Okay, easy enough. It feels like there's wind in this space. The question is, do you stay on the bridge? Or do you see if anything actually falls off the side?
Do you need a moment to think about it?
No. I'll throw something off, a coin or something.
Your watch.
Take a coin, one of your silver pieces.
Do I have anything else?
You probably would have other things from your most recent jobs if you want to throw a copper down there.
Sure.
Throw a copper down there. It falls 10 feet.
Oh. That's reassuring. Okay.
And you continue in to the actual lighthouse.
Uh-huh.
Various books. A lot of them appear to be just, I don't know, like touristy traveler guide types of things. There are some like decent, I would say, like real literature and real books in here. There's also a smattering of like children's fantasy and various stuff.
Is there anything about Carnath or his father? I know that would be a weird thing to have, but if there's like any information on the tavern or something like that.
Let's find out together if there is. Okay. I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh. Spicy.
There's a 15% chance, 15 or lower.
71.
So close.
It doesn't appear. It doesn't appear that there is anything here. You look around and look. The most interesting that you find is there is a book that is titled The Witch of the Bog, Fact or Fiction.
Ooh.
And it appears to be like the equivalent of like an HBO documentary series in book form.
I'll flip through that real quick.
Witches are real. We're going to prove it today.
Yeah. You flip through the book, and it seems like, for the most part, this isn't like trying to come to terms with are witches real, are witches not real. Witches are objectively real in this world. Mm-hmm. But there was a local myth in the Sable Marshlands that there was an entity, an individual that was sleeping in a bog for well over a century. And the individuals came to call this individual the Witch of the Bog, the Witch of the Marsh, and they would revere her and respect her, and she slumbered and slumbered and slumbered, and then one day she just wasn't there anymore. And they still do not know why. And they said that there were lots of fell omens that happened after this witch the bog disappeared. So they essentially believed themselves to have been blessed by the witch of the bog and then cursed whenever she disappeared from their life.
And how close are we to where this folklore is from?
It would be several weeks of travel.
Okay.
It is essentially across the bay to the northeast.
Okay. And it's nowhere near, forgive me, where are you?
Certainly not.
Okay.
Where Frostholm. No.
Okay.
That is northwest continent.
Interesting. I'll take some notes down on it, and then, much like Silas, I'm too going to just flip through and see what I can find on the Shadowed Rock, and if I know anything of this matter.
Yeah. You can make me, if you would like to, you can make me a separate Arcana check.
Sure. That'll be an 11.
With an 11, you don't get much more than you got from the actual drawing itself in that aspect of it. A little bit of additional lore as you're like focusing some time in here. The idea of rocks being monstrous beasts, that's common knowledge. But there are some that choose to reside a little bit closer to the hollowed spaces, to these void zones, and they seem to take on some of that void essence, some aspects of the Scourge, but for some reason, maybe it's because their bodies are just so large, they don't succumb to the illness quickly, which means that they're able to run rampant for a period of time before they are fully succumb to this. Mm-hmm. When they do, some of them simply perish and die. Others evolve and become something much, much more.
And the last thing I want to do is reread over the notes I was sent, the letters, or at least recount them.
Which letters?
The ones about my mission. I'm trying to see, I need to recollect if any of this stuff is part of that.
You were explicitly told in the most recent telling, the most recent missive that you received, that your mission would find you.
Okay.
You were then explicitly told in a subscript below, remember, heavy is the crown, heavy is the head, who wears the mantle of chaos.
That's far from home.
Mm-hmm. Wary one, so far from home.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think my mission found me. It's the second part I'm not sure about, but I'm assuming the Slayer and Irelis are connected.
Anything else you want to do tonight?
No.
Icarus is sure, no, not sure.
Any other interesting books that were in there?
Those are not in that room.
Said that room.
Yeah, Icarus will go to sleep. Troubled sleep, definitely. Mind racing, and I don't want to reveal anything else. So.
I'm gonna keep my secrets. Irelis, you walk into your room, and it seemed like a very plain key. But Carnath had said that it was one of the rooms that his dad used to stay in whenever he was here. Which is interesting in and of itself. One of the rooms he used to stay in. And as you make it to the door, it looks like a very plain door, numbered appropriately. This door appears to be numbered 17. And as you walk in, Clarn, open the door, it looks like a study with a bed. There doesn't appear to be anything special, anything unique about this space whatsoever. What do you do when you walk inside?
This room looks so great. Tulu, this is going to be a great night's sleep in a real bed in a real room.
Do you go straight over to the bed? Do you go over to the desk?
I think I just go and hop on the bed, yeah. Not like jumping on it, but like, plop onto it.
You go over and hop onto the bed. And as you make it to the bed and make contact, the door shuts of its own. Not like a scary, like, oh God, I'm stuck in here now. Very quick, soft. And then it looks like you're in a cabin. And you can see out the windows beyond. And it looks very much like the pine forest that you described, that you wanted. It is a very quaint, cozy cabin. It appears to be nestled something akin to home.
Does it have windows?
It does have windows. Looks like you're able to look outside.
Yeah, I go look out a window.
Do you open the window?
Mm-hmm.
You can open the window and you can definitely put your hand out and it feels like the ambient temperature changes a little bit as you move outside of it.
Is there a door?
There is not a door besides the one you came in.
Tulu. Fly out the window.
Tulu flies out the window and flies dead ahead 10 feet and then just smacks into an invisible wall.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing. But it smells great.
Is there anything you'd like to be doing tonight before you go to bed?
Yes. I would like to go back downstairs.
Okay.
To find Carnath.
Okay. Carnath's down there talking to a couple of the people who had come in. And it looks like you would see that both Lazav and the small gnome are at opposite ends of the bar nursing drinks.
Carnath.
It's important to note that the gnome is down at the much shorter, smaller side of the bar. And Lazav is up at the middle average side.
Perfect.
Carnath is behind the bar, slinging drinks.
The room is lovely.
I was worried when you came back down there that there was something wrong with it.
No, it's just wonderful.
He used to say that no matter what problem he was working on, if he slept in that room, the answer would come to him.
Interesting. Well,
do you need more pillows or something?
No, I just wanted to see if tomorrow, not tonight, but tomorrow, we could see the plants growing in the basement.
I would be more than happy to show you that, yes. I will let you know. Tomorrow's kind of a book day for me. I got a lot going on. And you look, and it seems since you've gone upstairs, there are a number of flyers that are now on the bar. And it looks like he's been adding them, editing them, and he's changing the contact to essentially contact Carnath at Oddballs threads. And the flyers appear to be missing persons. Dozens and dozens and dozens of them. And he said, I was going to go around town and I was going to put some of these up to try to help some of the families. A lot of people lost loved ones today. And he points down at the table. He said, but a lot of people have been going missing for the past couple of months. And I don't think we should forget about them.
Well, maybe I'll help with that tomorrow.
We could go put some flyers.
That sounds great.
I was going to put some inside here. I was going to put some outside here. And then I was going to go walk around town, pass them out.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, count me in.
I'm a little bit nervous, though, about what Jude said. He seemed, I don't know. It seemed like he was really interested in talking to your friend. Your friend is Slayer, right?
Are you talking about Silas?
I think so, yeah.
I don't really know anything about him.
He looked like a Slayer.
He does have one horn. And
That's okay. Some people have one, some people have 7.
2. Yeah.
And that's okay, too.
Yeah.
Aggressive king.
I really like having them, but other people don't seem to like them very much.
You know what? Sometimes I find that people have opinions, and I don't agree with them. It's okay for them to have them opinion, but let me tell you something. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change who I am.
You're right. I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to go back into the bed.
That's totally fine. You can have it. It's your room.
Great.
Hey. I'm glad you chose to come here. I've been pretty lonely.
Oh, it's nice to have friends.
It is.
And he goes to continue editing the flyers and essentially adding a section, contact Carnath at Oddballs threads.
Carnath?
Oh, what is it?
Would you like a hug?
I would love a hug.
All right.
And he comes out from around, and you watch as he steps down a little step ladder because he was over towards the humanoid side of the bar, and he comes back around and kind of reaches up a little bit for you.
I give him a big hug.
That was really nice.
That's the first hug that I've had in months.
It's the first hug that I've had since my dad disappeared.
That's years ago.
Well, I don't go about hugging my customers.
I give him another hug.
Well, that's 2 in one day.
That's so great. All right, more tomorrow.
Totally fine. I got a few more of these flyers to do, and then I'm going to bed too.
Okay. I'm going to skip off to the room.
As you're skipping off, what is your passive perception?
14.
Beautiful. You see that it almost looks like the gnome looks not disgusted is too powerful of a word, but looks uncomfortable when you and Carnath hug.
Interesting.
I turn and look at the gnome.
Twice.
I turn and look at the gnome then. Would you like a hug?
No, don't touch me.
Are you sure?
And you watch, he was drinking whenever that happened, and he was like trying to hide his drink, and it was more of like, don't touch me, as he scoots it out. And then he like goes back to looking forward at the end of his small bar off to the right.
I walk over to him.
And you can tell that he's becoming remarkably uncomfortable.
Are you feeling okay?
And you watch as he takes in a remarkably deep breath. Puffs out his chest a little bit.
What do you want?
I just thought you might want a berry to feel.
You might want anything that you have to offer me.
Oh. Okay.
Carnath comes over. Carnath slaps his hand down. That is not how we talk to our guest. And the gnome looks at Carnath.
Why did you let them all come stay here, Carnath?
Carnath continues. You know about open door policy. Everybody can stay here. Everybody is home now. And you and your exclusive practices are the real problem. And he points down at this gnome.
Yes. I want to try to slip a berry into the gnome's pocket.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. 14.
He doesn't notice it.
Great. All right, and then I'll skip off to bed.
And you hear them continuing to bicker as you make your way. And it appears to be something along the lines of some ideology that the gnome has that Carnath objectively does not agree with.
Perfect.
And you go back to bed.
I go back to
The
bed.
Lollipop Guild is very exclusive.
Yeah, I mean for
We
real.
have no idea what this problem is.
Hospitality philosophy.
Who has the key?
Me.
Yeah, obviously.
You go to your room. Whenever you go, and the keyhole is in the center of the door, Kennedy, and you go, and as you put the key in, the key disintegrates. And you watch as the door itself, the door itself begins to fall away like a rock slide.
I'm sure it's part of the experience. Oh.
And do you head in?
Yes.
And you head in, and it is like 10 feet of just darkness.
What the
You can still see the hallway behind you. The door has not shut yet. As you make it to the other side, horses. Am I right? This is what you
I warned you.
You make it to the other side, and as you step across, you are in a great grassy plain. And the wind is blowing and the reeds are blowing all around you, and you can only see grasslands for what must be miles and miles and miles. And you turn around, both of you see that the darkness fades away and the door just disappears. And you're just in grasslands. And as the door is disappearing, you saw the 2 beds just appear where it was.
Well, that answers our question. We are not helping tomorrow. We are trapped.
And then the ground begins to shake.
God, it gets worse.
Kennedy, what an adventure! Oh my
As
goodness.
a herd of wild Mustangs begin to thunder their way towards you.
How close are they?
Right now, they're probably about 500 feet away.
I want to start running after them.
They're running straight towards you.
Oh, brilliant. I'll meet them in the middle. I drop my fishing rod and I take off.
I'll pick up the fishing rod and like kind of drop behind Kennedy.
They are approaching at breakneck speed. They are horses.
I'm going to grab
You
one.
drop all your stuff,
Yep.
and you rush forward. And I'm not going to have you roll for this because it would be too mean. But as you make it to where these thundering horses are coming in, and you like try to do that Legolas thing, you try to jump up and curl up around, you leap and go through nothing.
I'm on my knees in the grassland. Just God, why? I just want a horse.
Do they like part?
They only exist in your.
They do.
I guess.
They part around and they continue to thunder off in the distance. And it's just as soon as they make it out of sight, they return and just come back. And we'll continue to do the same thing.
This room is hell.
Do you want to get a different room? Kennedy?
No, I'm determined. I took on this challenge and I will succeed.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, if you feel like we.
Hey.
But if you can't sleep, we can always switch and see.
No, I'll sleep, trust me.
All right.
This is not the worst kind of thing I've slept in before.
Of course, yeah. I mean, there was that one,
We're not going to talk about it. I told you never to bring up the maid dress conundrum again. Thank you.
Just uncomfortable situations all around.
Yes, I know you put me in the dress.
You did look really good. Okay, all right.
It's still fresh wound, Nim. Don't talk about it.
That's fair. I understand. I'll put your fishing rod on the bed.
I sadly pick it up, and I'm like kind of I'm upset that the horses aren't real, and I'll put it off to the side.
I take the animal crackers that I brought from downstairs and also.
Are they also horses?
Thank you.
Almost as if one of these fake horses feels your pain. You sit on the bed eventually, holding your fishing rod, putting it off to the side.
Like a baby.
And one of the fake horses comes over towards you.
All right, now this is just fucking mean as shit. I can't touch it. I can't pet it. It's here to torment me.
And you watch as it is broken away from the herd, and the herd appears to be giving like a 60-foot radius. It's quite a large circle around you with all the horses looking in. And as you're sitting there on the bed, this horse does that classic horse nuzzle thing and pushes against you.
Oh my god! Can I touch it?
You can certainly try.
I want to.
You touch it.
My dreams have come true.
It's happening.
I'm never leaving this room.
Okay, yep.
Ever. Which is fine. I mean, we got plans, but they don't have to happen yet.
Not for a while.
I'm petting it.
You're petting this horse's neck and
Yes.
like nuzzling down next to you.
I want to feed an animal cracker.
You watch as it pantomimes eating an animal cracker, and obviously cannot eat it.
It's brilliant.
It's not real.
I'm gonna pretend that it ate that.
I'm gonna, yeah.
So where are we going tomorrow?
It winks at you, Nim.
I wink back. We understand. Yeah, well, I was thinking, I just, sometimes we're on the road so much, and I was thinking maybe it'd be good for us to spend a day with some normal people, Just to, some exposure. I mean, we can see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
That sounds like a horrible, horrible idea.
I know, right?
You're excited for that.
Yeah.
I am not. I don't trust people.
That's so fair. That's so fair. But what if you just sleep on it and we'll see in the morning?
The answer will still be no if we
right.
refer back to the situation of where you met me.
Yes.
And then all of the information you know about her. So I don't trust people, Nim.
That's so fair, Kennedy. But if we never have an opportunity to make new experiences, maybe.
You have a deeper plan, don't you? And you're just not sharing it.
Oh, Kennedy, of course I do. But also, two things can be true at once. Maybe you can have fun, and we can just, it's more of an inkling. It's more of a thought. It's just some general little sparkles. But I just have a feeling, and I want to pursue it a little bit. And you can make some friends.
I don't want to be friends with these people.
That's
fair. Except for that Jabanu fella. He seems kind of nice. The rest of them are assholes. Well, two of them are assholes.
Yes.
They know who they are. Icarus sneezing in his room.
I didn't do anything.
We've got our hypotheses. Let's test them out. Let's find out. And I'm very curious about what Jabanu is doing here.
Even if I said no, I don't get a choice, right?
I mean, you could, try. Say no. No. Yeah, I don't think so. Fuck.
Is there anything else you two would like to be doing tonight?
I'm going to get in my bed all snug as a bug in a rug. Covers pulled up to right here. And I'm going to look at Nim and turn over.
The horse is looking directly at you on the other side.
Close your eyes. Don't look. I'll put my hat over my face so that I'll still feel the horses looking at me, but I can't see them, so it makes it better.
Nice. Incredible.
A little bit.
You continue to run off into the night all night long.
I'm gonna settle into bed, and then I'm gonna pull, and then I want to do a little research.
Yeah.
I want to look through. So first things first, I want to write down everything that I can remember about that vision. I want to, like, that I saw with the crumbling ruins and the cloaked figure emerging. I want to try and narrow in, like, time frame, like how old the ruins looked, like what era it looked like, the architecture was from, any details from the cloak, any sort of like height or any sort of characteristics about that. So, and I want to write as much as I can down.
So here's what I think I want. I think I want let's do a history roll. And I know that sometimes whenever we use history, it's very much something like, oh, you recall information because you've read it or you've heard about it somewhere. Mm-hmm. We're using this both from your previous research, but also like what you can recall from your own memory and cement it in.
Great.
So let's go ahead and get that roll.
Great. And I get it with advantage.
Yes, you
right?
do.
Come on, big money. Slight. Okay, all right. It's a total of 13.
A total of 13.
Total of
13. It's with the 13, you do get some information. You were able to do a decent job of recalling from your memory. I don't know if you're trying to like sketch it or kind of get this down, whatever that looks like for you. Mm-hmm. You see that there were certainly ruins. It also looked like it almost seemed like there was a mountain range behind it. The architecture looked to be similar in architecture to what at least you've read or seen of from various books. Mm-hmm. What they believe to recall the ancient magic city of Archaea looking like before it ascended.
Okay. Pre-ascension.
Correct. Only, obviously, in ruin form.
Yeah.
So it is a memory of what the buildings and architecture must have looked like pre-ascension, having aged quite some time.
Interesting. Okay, great. And then I kind of want to rinse and repeat for Castoria Lilyfleet, House of Liren, which was the poetry that the play was based on, and then also just any orb facts, because any just sort of
orb facts.
General orb facts. Just it was an artifact of great power, and I think Nim is intrigued.
Yes.
By that, yeah. So
easy information on no rolls really required.
Okay,
the first one right. Easy information that you would get from like House Liren is they are more in touch with the weave and the arcane than most of the other noble families of Eldoray. They also still have an understanding of how some, not all, aspects of the Magitech engines and apparatuses still operate and work.
Interesting.
They keep some of that highly guarded. They are helpful with the current constructs that are filling up most of the clockwork districts of Archaea currently. They understand the workings of the weave in a much better way than most folks. Okay. So Liren is easy. Robbie, who was mentioned, Robin Astor of House Liren, is an anomaly among them, for she is a poet.
Okay.
More so than a scholar, although she may claim herself to be a scholar of poetry. Yeah.
Amazing.
The other stuff that you're seeking, general orb facts.
Yeah, just
there
orb
are a
facts.
number of orbs that would have come up in history.
Great.
Nothing that a 13 or a 14, whatever you said, is enough to give you something.
So fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a bunch of question marks. Yeah. Still interested. Okay.
Still seeking orbs. Yeah.
Tell me more. Yeah, okay, great.
Tell me orbs.
Cut to a guy with the fushigi.
Yeah,
I love a good fushigi.
Heartbreaking.
Round thing.
Is Robin Astor, is she currently alive, or was she, okay.
She is currently alive.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. She's not old for an elf, but she is long-lived.
Great. Incredible. Okay, thank you. And so I'll just spend my time doing that.
Real quick, when you're doing your research, do you speak out loud?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ma'am, I'm trying to sleep. Stop talking.
I feel like there's more that I should know about this orb, Kennedy. Orb.
I'll just pop my head up out of my blanket with like my pillows somehow encased me. I don't care about the fucking orb. Sleep.
All right, go to bed. I'll be quiet.
Thank you.
I'll be quiet. Thundering of hooves.
Immediately forget 30 seconds. Orb.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Jabanu, you asked for a simple space that you're able to look up and see the night sky and the stars.
Yeah, I feel like it's fitting that I go to bed last. Like, I watch everyone else, like, get up. I watch Airless have these weird interactions. Slip something into a pocket of a gnome.
Hey.
Like,
After being
gotta do it.
The gnome was quite rude, mind you.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And I like mark that gnome in my head as someone who was rude to Airless. And I think it's fitting that I'm last to go to bed because I really don't want to sleep.
Yeah.
I never want to sleep. As someone who spent the first 400 to 500 years of their life without ever having to sleep, and then suddenly needing to 6 months ago, it's been a very difficult transition for this elf.
It's been a little bit longer, but it's
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, a few years. Yes, it all runs together.
You need more sleep.
Yeah. He needs more sleep.
Irony.
So he's gonna, Jumanu's gonna go up to his room. Is the key a plain one? Is it floating?
He gave you one of the plain ones. It looked really similar to the key that Irelis had.
All right, here we go, click.
Turns over like you would expect a lock to do. You walk in and it appears to be, looks like it's a small study. Very similar to what I described for Irelis. Little desk in the corner, little bed off to the side, maybe not much more than like 20 by 20.
I think the sort of dimensions and aspect of the room give me unpleasant memories and associations. So I just kind of, close my eyes and shake that away. All right, bedtime. Let's see what we got here. And now this is someone who's used a bed just very few times.
Instructions unclear.
All right. So I'm gonna like climb up like on like both feet. So I'm like crouching on it. All right. Let's.
Like I love this headcanon that you built, but like I feel like the principle of sleep is.
I came from an elven family. I never saw people like go to bed and sleep.
It's used for other things.
It's like you got big bed,
Hey.
and then you got these two little pillows.
So true.
And it's
So you're
like
crawling on the bed.
Yeah. All right. I kind of spin around a couple times. I'm trying to figure out the orientation.
You have to set the dream mind.
All right. And I'm gonna lay across the very front of the bed, like right up against the headboard, on top of both of the pillows.
Heck yes.
All right, I think this is the comfiest.
Is this how people sleep in your books? And he was laying there, laterally across the pillows.
It's extremely well written.
I really hope so.
All right. So well, it's like he knows how other people. It's just it's never worked for him. He's trying to find something that works for him.
Spanner needs a sleep study.
Yeah, he needs a sleep study.
So you
bad.
find yourself laying across the pillows at the top of the bed.
Right, because I'm used to sleeping on. If I, in the past few years when I've had to sleep, it's been maybe against the ground or like against a wall or something.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to fall asleep, and then I imagine him kind of tossing and turning and rotating, and trying different variations for a couple hours, before he gives up, and he's going to decide to go to the stables.
Okay. What are you going to do down in the stables? After a couple of hours, you would have seen that it looks like, even though earlier you would have heard Carnath said that he was going to bed, it looks like Carnath's still up working. And it looks like everybody else is gone. There's no one else here downstairs.
Carnath, don't you need to sleep? Oh no, you're elven blood, aren't you?
It's got some perks.
Yeah? Mine used to have perks.
That's really unfortunate what happened. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You know, it happens to everyone.
Is there anything I can do? You want, like, I don't know, you want, like, a drink or something? Maybe something warm?
Yeah, maybe a little nightcap.
Okay. What do you want?
Oh, maybe. Do you have any mulled cider?
Until we can find them.
Oh, that'd be like hot?
Sure, that's easy.
I know it's in the middle of summer, but you know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And he goes off to go take care of it. Doesn't take him terribly long. Brings it out.
If you ever need somebody to talk to, you can talk to me, Jibanu. I was a very good listener.
I appreciate you, but no one listens like my Misa does.
Understood. Here you drink. Say hi for me.
Yeah, all right, I will. Say, what do you have down in the basement anyway?
I told you we got some nice gentlemen that were staying down there.
Right, okay.
We got some other things. It's really weird, though. I don't think anybody really asked a question about this earlier, but they said they needed a room, but they didn't want to stay in any of my themed rooms upstairs. They didn't want to stay in any of the regular rooms either. They were really specific. They said they wanted to stay in the basement, and said, all I have is one of it. It's not much bigger than a closet.
Really?
They said, that's fine. I gave it to them.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it's like maybe 10 foot wide, maybe like 20 foot deep.
How strange.
There was 3 of them.
I don't know. Maybe they're perverts or something. You never know.
Jibanu, you know I don't judge. You know I don't judge.
Yeah.
To each their own. That's what I always say.
Yeah, I agree. We were arguing about it earlier. Don't you agree that a masquerade ball that doesn't turn into an orgy is just a failed orgy?
Well, I've never been to a masquerade ball, so I don't really know.
They're overrated.
The orgy or the masquerade?
The masquerade. You know, honestly, I never stayed for the orgy part.
That's fine too.
Very private.
If you did, that'd be fine too.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'm leaving now, Carnath. I'm sorry I brought that up.
That's okay. We both have to remember it now, though.
I think Giovanni laughs a little bit. Yeah, all right, I'm going outside now.
You don't even have to go outside.
Oh.
You can essentially go, you're not going down to the basement. There's like a half-level little retreat down, which will take you out to the lower part of the stable. You can open some doors and you can come out the inside of the stables before it goes out there where he's taking care of Misa quite well. Misa would, in fact, be bedded down for the night.
Oh, good. You know, I'm going to
Get some scritches.
Yeah, give her some scritches, brush her coat, you know.
Kind of stirs.
Yeah.
Having been sleeping. Lets it happen. Maybe a little bit fussy about this. A little prissy. And then lets the scritches and lets the brushing commence.
That's good. You know, I'm going to do that. File her hooves a little bit.
Okay.
I still feel like I don't want to go to bed yet. There's been, I guess, you know, since I've been here for a few days, I've been hearing weird noises in the basement. Is it near the stables?
It's not near the stables so much, but the staircase that you took to get down here continues leading onto the basement. So you'd go back inside a little bit, you'd be on that half level, you take that down, and you can go down there.
I think I'm going to kind of sneak back inside and see if, like, Carnath's still around, because I want to see if I can sneak
Sure,
down
give me
there.
stuff.
Okay. I got pretty good stuff. Let's go. Ooh, I got a 19 total.
Amazing.
Yeah.
A 19 total. Amazing. I love it. You go inside and you can hear Carnath, who's like quietly whistling up in the bar area. Still seems to be behind the bar, which is out of sight from where you are continuing to head down if you so wish.
Yeah. I think I am gonna I think I am gonna go down there.
Okay. You head down to the basement.
Check on the perverts.
Yes.
They're probably perverts. I should probably check on them.
I call them like I see
We should
some.
see what these guys are up to.
Yes.
You want them perverting?
Yes. No, I've just been having a strange feeling because I feel like since I've been here for a few weeks, I go in and there's been a few times that I've just heard strange noises.
You have
Not those kind of noises.
you have
Guys.
Carnath. You've been here a few times. Carnath would have told you. You would have already been aware that there were some individuals that showed up a couple of weeks ago, maybe upwards of a month ago, who were staying in his basement. Yet you've never seen them. He says they rarely come and go, and for the most part, he just goes down and leaves food, and food disappears. Tray remains. He takes it back up.
Yeah, and I feel like since my market stall's right outside,
You would notice if somebody was coming in.
noticed, yeah, but I haven't.
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct in that statement.
That's weird.
And you head down to the basement, and in the basement you see that there appears to be really it looks like a growing farm. It looks like they've turned this into a subterranean little garden. It's not so much your traditional basement as it opens it to like what seems more like an underground little grotto. It appears like there's a little stream down here, like a built-in water fixture that's been created.
Mm-hmm.
You see that some of the things are like hanging and climbing up the walls here, some hanging baskets for various other types of plants and herbs and other types of... I think in the distance, behind some type of screened-in area, there appear to be like bees, maybe?
Bees?
Bees. In fact.
I'll have the bees.
Bees. And there's a couple of doors that lead off in different directions. Most of them appear to have like slated, grated little windows that you can see through them. There's only one that does not, and it looks to be a closet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like peek into the windows.
No window on this one.
Oh.
If you want to look at the other doors.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the other doors.
Other
yeah.
hallways, there's two doors, one on the far west, one on the far east, that appear to lead down short hallways, maybe about 20, 30 feet long, kind of like coming out around the edge of the actual exterior of the building. And there appear to be other sets of doors down there. If you want to open those doors and look and see, that's totally fine. Pick west, pick east, that's not a problem. A couple of the other doors aren't closets, but open up into various, they look like studies. They look very similar to the room that you were in upstairs, only one of them has what looks to be a little alchemy lab. One of them appears to have some type of, a series of grimoires and books, like it's some type of enchanting space. And there's one that appears to have, to be quite honest with you, the best way to describe it would be something between what you would find maybe like on a ship, for observing the heavens, not so much like a sextant sitting out on here, but specifically to help celestial constellations, markers, and a number of maps, if we can call them, on the ceiling and on the wall surrounding the space. Every single one of the rooms down here that you peek into seems to have some type of theme around some type of science, some type of academic, or some type of arcane principle.
I'm gonna go to the one without a window.
Cool.
Because I just peeked into those. I don't know why Giovanni's heart is pounding.
Session 2.
He's gonna fling it open.
The door's locked.
Oh.
What's your passive perception? 16?
16, yeah.
When you do that, you hear that there is quite the loud echo from behind the other door. Carnath told you that room was maybe 10 foot wide but 20 foot deep, and it seems like there is a sound that echoes much further and much deeper within.
Suspicious.
Huh. Let's see. I want to look at my spells. Do I have anything that could help?
He's going to magic.
I don't have any kind of tools or anything either. I don't.
Don't look at me, bud.
I'm gonna be like,
what would you like to do?
Is there like a little keyhole that I can like peek through?
There is a key mechanism, but it's not like a keyhole that you can peer through onto the other side. It appears that it goes into darkness. There must be some type of contraption inside that it mechanically whirs and opens.
Okay. I'm gonna knock. Dook, 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 dook.
You knock, and you hear the same echoing reverberation go further inside than you imagine that it should, and there is no response.
Hey, no one's trapped in there, right?
That's what you hear.
All right. Well, if you are, you gotta tell me. Ah, shoot, what am I doing?
No response?
All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna, is there anything else that I haven't sort of explored yet?
You can go down one of the hallways if you wanted to, but beyond going down the hallways and seeing what's beyond those other closed doors, that's up to you.
Yeah, I think I'll go back upstairs.
Okay.
And I'll be like, I swear I haven't seen anyone. And I'm gonna go to Miza.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna...
Miza, she's attempting to go back to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, wait. And I'm gonna, like, snuggle up next to her. And I'm gonna be like, the plot thickens, Miza.
A single blurry-eyed opens up. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Jabanu?
Nope. I'm just gonna try my best to go to sleep now.
Sleep does find you, Jabanu. Whether or not you push it off, your adventure, your attempt to figure out what the hell is going on in that room, being truly defeated by a locked door. Classic. Truly.
No thieves' tools. 8 strength.
Only if you had friends.
There's nothing to do. Yeah.
Sleep does find you. Whether it's a curse or it's a blessing, Jabanu dreams every single night. What is Jabanu dreaming of currently?
I think Jabanu is in a desert landscape, looking up at a sky filled with hundreds of moons of every shape and color. So that they have a sort of stained glass window at night effect, but on the entire world that I'm looking at.
That's so cool.
And then Joan's like, oh, that's so cool.
As you stand there, or maybe sit there on the dunes looking up into the sky above, you can see, coming from about 35, 45 feet away, there appears to be a really light-of-skin, porcelain-esque figure walking towards you, wearing white garb, flowing down.
Oh, here we go.
That you've seen on multiple occasions.
Okay.
And I feel like many other people would not be so upset to see Lorid, the goddess of dreams, gracing them in their dream.
Hello, Lorid. Hi.
Hello, Jabanu.
Hey, you didn't tell me that Alice was dreaming of Golden Guy.
Do I need to tell you the dreams of all of my subjects?
Only the ones that you send me to collect, retrieve?
Acquire.
Right.
That's the word that I chose. I imagine you can appreciate an intentional selection of words.
Yeah, you're a real thesaurus.
And she looks at you, and she's kind of going back and forth with the jesting of it. She's come to understand the relationship, and she looks up and above you. And she brings a couple of fingers up to the side of her cheek, and she says, "This is interesting. Goodbye, Jabanu."
Wait.
And you feel yourself getting yeeted up out of this.
She stole your dream.
Oh, no.
Mine.
Iris. Recently you've been cursed, maybe blessed. Your visions have come to you in your dreams, and they've become more potent as you've arrived to Port Haven. As sleep finds you, you find yourself in a dimly lit cavern. This is not a cave like you experience as if you were a child. It appears to be some type of tunnel system. Behind you, you look around, and it appears to connect almost like there is stone on the wall. And you can see the stark demarcation between where the blocks of stone give way to more cavernous, natural stone walls. And you can see that there's a light not too far ahead where it opens up and there must be some type of natural or unnatural torch or magic fire that is casting light up there. You feel like you have control, almost like you're lucid dreaming. What would you like to do?
I'll move towards the light. Quickly. It's a dream.
Excitement, smile upon your face. You make it towards the light. What was the last thing that Jabanu exclaimed before they were yeeted from their dream?
No, wait!
No, wait! Next to you is Jabanu.
Oh! Hello.
Jabanu, this isn't the first time this has happened to you.
No.
This is the first time that you remember being in a dream or vision, as you thought this was, with this individual. Yeah, you know them to be Jabanu. You met them today.
Jabanu al-Jasur.
That's me.
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna kind of look around, kind of start like poking at things, kicking at things.
Everything feels like it's real, corporeal even.
All right, yeah.
Pain.
Everything feels pretty corporeal, solid. Like I said, I mentioned it briefly, but I was sent by the goddess of dreams. And that's what I'm doing here.
Okay. I poke Jabanu.
Hey, yeah.
You poke at Jabanu. There's a couple of things that happen. Very interesting. Jabanu, you typically, whether you like it or not, you always feel that there is this tether, this connection. Lord breathed life back into you for a purpose, and she doesn't let you forget it.
Yeah, I know.
You don't feel her currently.
I don't feel the poke, or I don't.
You
feel
don't feel Lord. You don't feel the connection. You go to poke at Jabanu and check and see if he's real, and you watch as, for a brief moment, his body erupts into this maelstrom. It looks like it is the very debris that wind picks up in a tornado or in a hurricane and whips about in his form. And as you bring your hand back out, he reconstitutes.
Whoa! What was that?
Are you real?
Yes. I'm as real as this dream is. Which I now realize is an evasive answer. Wait, hold on a second.
Again.
Don't do that again.
The exact same thing happens.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna snap. And the armor and robe that I'm wearing is instead going to change into like a mint green 3-piece suit.
You snap.
Yeah.
It's been your experience in all of the dreams that you've been able to essentially pass through, create. You are the architect of this. That is a gift that Lord has granted you. The realm of dreams is yours to play with as you see fit. You snap your fingers, and nothing happens.
What are you trying to do?
Now, usually I'm wearing a cool, really sharp 3-piece. What did you do?
Huh?
You've taken away my. I used to do. I could do dream stuff, but now I can't do dream stuff.
I don't know what any of that means.
Where are we right now? What are you dreaming about?
Feel like you're behind schedule. You should have already been looking on the other side of what the tunnel had for you. You've delayed. This is a vision, but it's not going to wait for you.
You're in my way.
What?
I start to walk past him.
Head to the entrance, the end of this tunnel, and you open it up and you can see beyond. I imagine Jabanu follows, maybe. She pushes past you, and as she pushes past you,
following for sure.
You also poof for an instant like a maelstrom. She passes through, you reconstitute. From your vantage point, you find yourself on a raised cliff, and the reason that you were able to see into this darkness down below, you see that there are circular levels that all go in concentric circles down towards a base, probably about 75 feet down below, and torches light this area. And as you look down, Ireless, at the center of the innermost concentric circle, there appears to be a nest. And it looks like there is a miniature version of the creature that attacked Port Haven earlier today. Only it appears to be bound in these black chains. And there are a number of individuals who are standing around it. You can hear that they are muttering something in the space, but maybe it's not that they're muttering something. Maybe it's that there is just an ambient speech happening in this space. I am not quite sure if Irelis has ever heard void speech, but it is uncomfortable even in your dream.
Strangely, I understand what they're saying.
Interesting. You hear them, and there doesn't appear to be any rhyme or reason to it. Void speech isn't a language that says words of meaning. It is a language of power. And the theme, the language that is being spoken here, is essentially one of domination and disruption. The only themes that are filling your mind currently are those of domination and disruption.
Does Jabanu catch up with me?
Oh, certainly. He wasn't that far.
Oh, good. What on earth is all that racket?
It's the same kind of bird down there that we had
Yeah.
above us earlier.
I'm gonna poke at it.
It's really far down there.
75
Oh,
feet down.
75. Okay, got it. All right, focus on remembering that. All right, and remembering me too.
I think about what Carnath told me, which was when his dad slept in that room, his questions were answered.
Mm-hmm.
What is the question?
Jabanu, you watch Irelis deep in thought, and you look down, and you see that there is a pulpit isn't correct, but there appears to be a raised dais. Not terribly far away from this area where this nest is, where there's a smaller version of this rock that seems to be bound in chains. And you watch as an individual picks a book up off this raised riser, and begins to flip through the book. Giovanni, you recognize the book that they're flipping through.
What is it?
It is one of the books that you placed your ciphers in. Not specifically any specific cipher, this was essentially the cipher location code. The hints that you left for yourself, in case you were either somehow pulled away, memory wiped, somehow forgot where you placed the information that you were killed for by the keepers. Seems to be in the hand of one of the individuals surrounding this creature.
And he said it's down like a 75-foot pit?
Yeah.
Sort
I
of?
start to climb down.
Sure. Rocks fall down around you, and it doesn't seem as if anybody cares.
I'm gonna try and fly down, since it's a dream.
Tell me what it looks like.
I do feel like I can usually just fly in my dreams.
That is true.
But this one, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna put my foot over it for a second, and kind of let myself see if gravity takes over.
Gravity begins to take over.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, what is going on? All right. I'm gonna start climbing down too. I'm gonna start climbing down in dreams now. What's the point of even being in a dream if you can't even fly? Wait, what?
You two begin to climb down, and you do make it about halfway. And as you make it about halfway, you feel winds begin to pick up in the space. And you watch as these winds pick up, some of the rock whips across Jabanu's face, and Jabanu poofs.
Ah, crap.
Again, there's, oh god, no, crap.
Not real.
And you go down maybe another 10 feet down below, and you feel those same winds whipping at you. And you can feel yourself separating from this vision, this memory, this dream, and it's gone.
All right.
You find normal, deep REM cycle sleep
Okay.
for the rest of the evening. And morning does come for everyone here. With you or was it you, who asked to be woken up as early as possible.
Punctual.
There is a quick knock at the door.
Robes just like instantly ready, prestidigitated, like just ready. Open the door or whatever.
You cross the bridge.
Yep.
You open the door, which opens appropriately the way that it's meant to, and you see that there is a tray of breakfast food. There appear to be 2 eggs. There appear to be a smiley face and bacon. There appears to be a small vase with flowers in it, and there appears to be a small scroll that is rolled up.
Is it Carnath?
Carnath isn't there.
Okay. It's just the tray.
Just the tray.
I will take the breakfast and set it to the side and pick up the scroll.
You open it? Okay. You open it and it says, "It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are."
Does it look like
It looks like
of the handwriting around the tavern?
It looks like it matches the signs around the tavern.
I'm like used to opening up scrolls and having very important, and I'm like taken aback. And then, like, feel kind of good.
It says love Carnath.
and then I'm like...
Maybe. Possibly. I don't know.
And I'll toss it over my shoulder out of instinct, like, not important. And then I'll, like... and then grab it and put it in my pocket. As it's like, almost falling off the bridge. And... I'll just kind of slip it in the same pocket where I keep my other secrets.
It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are.
I love it.
Who do you think wakes up next?
I'm gonna go knock on Silas and Irelise's doors. So
I went to bed first.
I would hope they'd wake up if I knocked.
Silas, we can say that you've already awoken. You find that there is
I wake up on the log.
still on the log. It's a beautiful lily pad bed for you. But no. You would have heard a rapping at the door.
I like instinctively let the key go.
It begins to make its way over towards the door, unlocks it, by itself, opens. You can see that there's a tray, a smiley face, breakfast for you, little thing of flowers, and it appears to be a rolled scroll.
I will, like, grab it and then, like, staring down the hall back and forth. Can I catch a glimpse of any little pitter-patters?
There is what you believe to be just like the tip of a Carnath rushing around the corner.
I love it so much.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna push all the meat off to the side.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start eating the toast and... And I'm gonna turn back into the room and say, "Could you just hold this for a second?" And I'm going to place the tray in the air and let go.
Tray stays there.
I'm gonna pick up the scroll and go, "All right, this is the message."
It says, "Keep your face always towards the sunshine and let the shadows fall behind you. Love, Carnath."
I like... It's like a confusion, a deep dread, and then like I get to the love Carnath and I'm like, okay.
Deep dread.
That's kind of sweet.
Oh my god. We'll go to Ireless next.
All right, yeah.
You wake up, you remember everything that took place in your dream
Okay.
the night before. You
Yeah,
even remember
Jabanu.
that Jabanu was there
All right.
for a brief moment in time. He seemed more upset about not being able to control your dream than actually being in it.
Telling.
And there is
I rush over to the door.
You rush over to the door.
Yeah.
You see Carnath has tripped and they're about 10 feet away.
Carnath!
Do I see Carnath like fall in the hallway?
Thank you for the breakfast.
That could have been from anybody. And he gets back up. And he takes off running. And there is a smiley face breakfast with a scroll.
I've never gotten a scroll. I'll open it.
It says, "You're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Love, Carnath."
It feels kind of random. All right.
Like randomly generated, or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. We'll see, I guess.
he just grabs it out of a bin.
The three of you are like in a very similar way, and like Icarus is like maybe woke up early, finished a little bit, looks out. You have seen Carnath fall. You're just like still out there holding this. Three of you eye each other.
Good morning.
Do you want to eat in the common area? I think we have matters to discuss this morning with the others, if they so choose.
Sure. Tulu.
I'll pick up my eggs and bacon.
Before we, I'll meet up in the morning. Icarus had like a word.
Sure. I'll
Do you
my
want-
tray over there? Like,
yeah, and I go, do you, like, I like have that awkward moment, like, do you want to, or should I?
I'll go in yours.
Okay.
You just leave
And I-
Carlos.
Yeah, I'll head downstairs.
Yeah, come on it. And I'm just gonna stare at the floating tray for a second.
I look around. It's nice.
Oh, yeah, the moon room.
Gonna admit, I wouldn't expect this to be kind of your thing, but it's calming.
cozy.
It's calming. Meditative, even. I could see how your line of work would need that. I respect it. And I'll set the bacon on some, I don't know, a log. And I'll just kind of...
I will take the tray and set it next to that one.
Silas picks up a tray from the middle of there and sets it down next to yours.
Yeah, you can have the bacon.
Thank you.
Actually, my line of work is what I wanted to talk about. You asked me yesterday before things got complicated why I'm here. I've slept on it, and, well, I think you can help with that. So I'll tell you. But if you tell another, I swear you'll never be able to keep it from me.
And you think you can trust me more than anyone else here? Irelis particularly, she has an innocent nature to her that I don't think she's... But I will keep your secret if that's what you desire.
I'm not sure Irelis knows too much about the arcane fonts.
Okay, I'm listening.
And I will produce the scroll.
Amazing. The gist of which, essentially, it appears that Silas is here on contract from Lord Desta Esters himself, which would be Drakari's father, the true regent lord of the city, warden of the seas. And it is because there have been a number of things. It mentions something about a mysterious illness, Scourge and non-Scourge related, going through here. It mentioned that there's a disappearance of people in the area. It says something about the arcane fonts and the other types of magic and some sub-magitech items being on the fritz. It also mentions something about beast on the road who are encroaching that typically do not encroach during this season, as well as a blight among the crops. So there's a number of things, and you also see in this that it was asked to be kept on the hush-hush. So much so to not disrupt the general citizens. Seemed to have been out of abundance of caution more so than like an outright disrespect.
Okay, to avoid panic.
Correct.
I imagine you'll understand why I've been a little standoffish.
I do. Problems such as these are best kept under control. The arcane fonts, do you have any examples? Or have you not found them yet?
I got here yesterday.
Right. Well, then we know what we're looking for today, at least. Yes, I can help you with this. But how do we navigate this with the others? I imagine we are all going to be working together, helping with whatever is going on with this town. We can't just split off, and they're going to be asking questions. How do you plan on dealing with that?
I met them yesterday.
Yes, but if you have noticed, well, I guess you didn't stay for dinner. We are all tied together by coincidences that are, well, call me a skeptic, but I don't typically believe in that kind of stuff, but I mean, this is just far too many. I think the gods are playing a game with us, and I don't think it's going to be easy to separate ourselves.
I don't plan on being part of any god's game, but
many of us don't.
I do owe the one with whatever the hell that thing was yesterday for the assistance.
Kennedy?
Yeah.
He doesn't really seem to appreciate that, so maybe you should tell him thank you. It might change his mind about it. Oh, well, then
I did.
It didn't go down well.
What do you mean?
He hasn't taken a liking to us, and I can't blame him.
Us? What did you do? I said thank you, and that I would repay him, and I left.
You know, I try not to dwell on it. I think he's dealing with his own demons.
You've made a point to talk about it. Now I'm very concerned.
You know, you can deal with that in your own way. I have more pressing matters to deal with.
No, I'm going to find this out. And I walk out of the room.
Oh, grab my bacon.
You make it out and around just in time to see Carnath running away from Nim and Kennedy's room.
Orb, 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 orb.
I've been up for a while. I've just been ignoring what she's been saying as I'm looking at my fishing lures to see how many I have left.
I take a drink from my hip flask.
Nim, you've said it so many goddamn times. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
I just really feel like I get the door.
Where is the door?
You hear a door knocking. You do not yet see a door.
Never mind. Is the horse still here?
The horse that was near Kennedy never left Kennedy's side all night. The horse gets up and walks over, and then with one of its back legs, kicks at a piece of the air.
I hate that.
And the door just slowly opens.
You know what we could call that horse?
I'm gonna go to the
There
door.
are 2 trays down there, both smiley face breakfast.
I will pick one up.
I see Kennedy at the door.
I will
You see Kennedy
pick
at the
another
door.
one up.
Kennedy!
I take the best piece of bacon off of one of them.
God damn it.
There are 2 scrolls on there.
Oh,
It says yelled after
when
you.
I see Nim also come out of the room.
No, it's not what you think. I see it on your face. Get that thought out of your head. That's disgusting.
I just thought you were sharing
don't see you
expenses.
guys.
I'll put away the masks, Kennedy.
Oh my god. I'm gonna retreat back.
Just from inside.
No, did I offend you?
I'm gonna retreat back into the room with my tray.
And I turned to Icarus and I go, what the hell did you do?
I heard masks.
You watch as Kennedy retreats back into the room.
would.
And you watch as the head of a horse reaches out and pulls a door shut.
What was that?
Wait, are you inside or outside?
I'm in the hall.
Was that what was that?
I don't know.
Looks like some kind of humpless camel or a wingless
I
pegasus.
only saw its face.
Or a...
It looked like a plain zebra.
I crack open a scroll.
Thanks, should you read yours?
Yeah.
I'll come and join you, stand by the door.
You open yours up and it says, real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time.
Ooh,
Love Carnath.
beautiful.
I'll open my scroll.
Yours says, believe you can, and you're halfway there.
Wow.
Love Carnath.
I'll fold it and I'll put it in my pouch.
Anything that you 2 are doing, you just watched a horse shut your door as Silas was coming there.
I'm ignoring it.
Do you want to, actually, we could go eat in the common room.
Do I have a choice? Right.
Silas is outside your door.
I wait for the horse to open the door again. I'm just looking at it. Well, go on.
Go on, Orb.
It kicks the door open.
Its name is not Orb.
You see the ass end of a horse, and beyond it, you see Nim and Kennedy.
Oh, it's just a tall donkey.
I was worried it spawned some abomination.
It's a horse,
It's a very
guys.
tall dog.
It's a horse.
Yes, you keep saying that.
And I pull out my grimoire.
And I'm going to like pull my face and look at Nim, and then I'm like, are these people?
I don't know much about plains creatures. It's on me. I guess it's just a horse. Kennedy, I'm sorry if I offended you yesterday.
It wasn't you, it was your friend.
Who?
You said two of us were assholes. I thought I had a friend.
I said that in private with Nim.
My bad.
You felt it.
Icarus told me that you didn't like
both
me.
assholes.
Now you know.
Yeah. But that was in private. Oh, should I not have? Oh, that was so bad of me. Oh, no.
I hate you.
I'm going to go to the pack and make it look like I'm putting away, like, bandanas or something.
Of which there are plenty.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
My bandana.
All right then. And I turn and...
Oh.
Irelis is probably sad and alone.
Yeah.
You've had downstairs, as far as I know. The four of you would hear from down around the corner. And then you would see Carnath sprinting down and running past you all. And heading downstairs. There was a knock at Jabanu's door.
I'm in the stable.
Oh, you were in the stables. You went back and you stayed down there.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yes.
You would hear the same knock.
At the
No, you don't hear it. Everyone else. Carnath comes running back down. And you watch as Carnath gets to the bottom of the stairs and looks up and waits to hear a door open. And then you watch as Carnath just makes their way up through you and peers around the corner to just watch and see if Jabanu opens the door.
I think I also turn with Carnath and just staring at the door.
Scooby-Doo style.
Yeah. Yep. Turning. Yep.
You all seen Jabanu?
Does he sleep?
He does sleep.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Like his choice.
And yet not the weirdest thing that's happened this morning.
What else happened this morning?
They're just a horse.
So you haven't seen Jabanu?
I mean, he made a stink about his goat last night.
That's true. He's very attached.
I mean, it's possible that maybe he stayed down in the stable. I just thought that maybe he snuck by me or something, went back up to his room. I gave him one of the nice ones, one that my dad used to stay in.
Oh.
That's okay.
And he looks a little bit dejected.
Can I take this? And I'll point back at the horse. Can I have this?
Oh, they can't leave the room. Damn it.
That's probably for the best.
All right.
Well, if you all feed Jabanu before I feed Jabanu, will you make sure they get the breakfast?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, I think. And he heads back downstairs to where Irelis is waiting, and you wake up in the stables.
Very grumpy, dark circles under his eyes. And just to no one in particular, I'm gonna yell, "What was that?"
Liza hears you.
Aw. I'm gonna guess your screeches.
You feel whatever tether or connection that you have forced upon you by Lord. Again.
It reestablishes when I scratch my eyes.
No, just as the
just
moment
when I
you
woke
woke up.
Okay.
Just being awake and being alive.
Weird. I'm gonna take out an empty coffee mug.
Okay.
And it's just gonna fill with coffee.
Okay.
Magically.
Wow.
As I drink it.
Incredible.
And then I'm gonna go walk in. Where's breakfast?
You watch as Carnath is walking dejected down the stairs. Jabanu! Why didn't you stay in your room? Why did you stay down in the stables?
I have trouble with beds, Carnath. I've been sleeping out on the roof here the whole time.
Hold on a second, I gotta go get you something. And he runs back upstairs. You all watch, and you're coming down this. He brushes through.
I was in the process of picking up the tray.
He is beelining it straight towards you, and he says, "Oh, were you gonna take it to him?"
Yeah, you asked.
Well, I found him.
Do you want to take it?
No, you can take it to him.
All right.
He is fast.
Okay, have both.
Yes.
Must be the Elvish.
And he like walks. He's letting you do it, but he like walks with you. He wants to be there. And you all make your way down to the common room, and you see that there are a few new individuals in the space. There appears to be a few new children, human children, that have been added to the collection at some point in the middle of the night after you, sometime early in the morning before Icarus would have woken up. And as you were all coming together, and Carnath is essentially walking toe to toe with you to be there present whenever you deliver that to Jabanu. Jabanu, where's breakfast? What's going on? Icarus. The children, who appear to be sitting in one of the large booths as you come down to the main floor of this tavern. They appear to be playing with these animated or awoken paper animals. And you look flittering about them. The little pieces of paper look like they are butterflies. And you recognize it immediately. It is a spell that your friend, your rival, maybe other things, created herself. One Elpis Amberzine at the College of the Weave from the Archaeith Academy. It is a modified and enhanced sanctuary spell that has got a little flavor of warding bond put into it.
Ooh.
It is a potent and powerful defensive and protective magic, and these kids seem to be playing with it. And you were not aware of anyone else who would have known that spell.
Do they appear as they're the ones casting it? Or?
No. They look like the butterflies are flitting about them, and they're playing chasing after them, essentially, mesmerized by them, continuing to fly and be alive, yet they are paper.
I'll approach and just kind of observe for a minute, and if one of the kids pauses for a moment, be like, "Can I ask who cast that spell?"
Oh, I don't know who cast it. There's a kid, it appears to be maybe somewhere in the realm of maybe 8-ish. And it's not so much like it's a child's plaything. This is a weird toy to have. But this is a child who has probably only seen the local court mages do things up close. And have access to a piece of magic that isn't harming them. That's a big deal. This kid looks at you, young boy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who she was. I don't know who she cast it for. She said that, I don't know. She said that we might need this. Said that it would keep us safe if times got tough. I think he looks around to some of the younger kids and almost does it. He leans in. It seemed like she felt bad. Some of the kids don't have families, and I think this was her way of giving alms to us.
No, I understand. It's just curious. I went to school with the person who invented that spell, so it's just it's curiosity.
She seemed really nice.
Yeah.
If you were a friend, how come you're not traveling together?
Oh, business took us separate ways. Our paths were not aligned, and mine are with others now. And I turn to
Kennedy and Carnath are delivering breakfast.
Yeah.
No, that's my tray.
Jabanu's
Sorry, I just kind of left there.
Jabanu's druid crafting some spritz on himself, like a kind of lavender and mint smell,
Carnath lets you pass the tray, but he hops up and points. There's a message on it.
Thank you, Kennedy.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, bacon. I like some bacon. Let's see. Oh, what's this say? What's it say?
You open it up and it says, "It's never too late to be what you might have been."
Oof. A little close to home, huh, Carnath? All right, I'm gonna roll it up.
You don't like it?
No, I love it. It's wonderful.
And this is what you see. Carnath jumping up and down as Kennedy hands this tray over. And the kid looks like that moment where a child has like realized, oh, maybe I said something I shouldn't have said. This person seems to be reacting a way that I didn't anticipate, and that makes me feel scared and anxious and confused. And then they say the following. Oh, they said that someone they knew was going to be coming in town yesterday, and they said that they couldn't be here at the same time as them.
Well, I'm sure it worked out. They were, Hey, tell you what. Do you have any magic at school? Do you want to learn something? I can show you something. It won't cause any harm, I promise.
You watch as this kid looks to be quite fearful.
Okay.
Because it's important to understand, and this has not been fully established yet because we haven't had much reason to, that for the general populace, the aspect or the idea of casting spells, trying to move the weave and to move mana through their bodies is also killing them slowly. The shifting separated folks from the ability to channel the weave. And most of the ancient bloodlines of channelers left with the arcs.
Am I able to invoke a fraction of a cantrip that will not harm them?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll show them basically a parlor trick from thaumaturgy, and I'll just, okay, so you're going to want to say these words, and then you can make something happen. You can make your voice get really loud, or you can open the doors, and I'll just do a brief demonstration. Just really simple. Just, why don't we put a voice behind dear old Jabanu over there, telling him good morning.
Okay.
And I'll kind of walk them through the steps.
And you walk them through the steps, and the kid that you've been talking to kind of like has that like the mischievous, like, are you sure we should be doing this? Like, are you sure?
He can take it.
And repeats the essential phrase. The verbal components of this, goes through any necessary somatic components that you've shown them through gestures of various things. And you would hear just a really big good morning behind Jabanu.
Very good. Very strong.
And you would watch as the kid kind of like starts to rub at the wrist.
I'll put just like a little bit of healing into
Why?
them.
There's nobody behind
but
you.
I'll try and do it subtly. So like it's just, oh, sorry.
They look over to see Jabanu. They kind of like chuckle and laugh to themselves. You put a little bit of healing into it, and you could see that there was already like a chalky, ashy residue to the hand.
Really? That little? Yes, well, thank you for passing along the message of my friend.
I'm gonna druidcraft a loud fart right behind Icarus.
Excuse me, the breakfast was...
The kids erupt in laughter.
I'll get you. Not today.
He farted!
Yes, I did. It's natural, kids. It's natural.
Kitty, this is what magic is for.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you. I'm Icarus if you ever need anything, if you need any help with anything.
And as you begin to walk away from the kids, one of the butterflies seems to follow you. And you bat away at it, and it lands on your shoulder, and it makes it about when you're 15 feet away from the kids, and you look down, just erupts into flames, and is destroyed.
Mm. Good one.
Good trick, Icarus.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Sure it wasn't. I suppose I deserve that. You were just the first person I saw.
And you all are downstairs with your breakfast. Carnath goes back behind the bar, looking outwardly quite proud and excited for what he has before. As you look up, there seems to be a much, you would have seen this earlier, but there seems to be many, because you were up late, you'd seen a little bit of it as well. There are missing person posters all over the place here. And as you take a look here, there's a couple of other additions that have been added to the threads board. It looks like it says something that there is a ritual to honor the dead who have fallen yesterday. Tonight at dusk at the Temple of Arl, who is a god of sunlight healing arts. There also appears to be a note added to the board that says that the priestesses of Marinel are in need of aid with the influx of bodies. They need individuals to help them as they sanctify the graves in the graveyards to ensure that the dead stay dead. And those are in addition to the 2 that were there previously.
I'll go ahead and peek at those ones.
They're
While I'm
just
sipping my
written
coffee.
up on the board.
Yeah. Like what?
And so Carnath kind of sees you looking up at it, and Carnath says, well, we had some people come in. There was a messenger who came earlier today, and they shared some information, and we got some things happening. There's a lot of sadness. But I figured that maybe the guards are too busy, and so maybe that we could have, I don't know, maybe some of this local people who are interested in this, people helping people. So we put these up there. Are you interested?
Well, I mean, if there's money involved, yeah.
Sometimes they offer money. Sometimes it's more like goods or services than it is like money.
Yeah, they always say that.
I could talk to him though if you wanted to.
No, that's all right.
Oh, this came for you. And he reaches down behind, and there is a scroll case, not a scroll.
I'm going to
pretty upset.
Okay.
From Lord Drakari?
There's the same wax sigil that was on the original contract of House Stormwave.
And I'm gonna just kind of glance at everybody else. I don't know if we've procured a table at this point, or if we're all just in a weird bubble.
You're sitting at a table, everyone's making their way towards the table, and he's just people are here, let's do things.
Giving a glance to everybody around, and my eyes are gonna hang on Icarus for a second.
Well, it seems I have some early morning reading to do.
Sit next to me, Silas.
And I'm racing in my mind, what is a good excuse until an uncomfortable amount of time has passed.
And I'll sit down in the chair, leaving the space, and be like, oh yeah, come on, pull up a seat.
Another pause.
Yeah, Silas. Here, coffee?
What?
I can make you some coffee. Here, you got a cup?
I
don't. Here, watch this. I'm gonna search around for a flagon or a cup or something.
There's plenty of cups here.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna grab one and I'm gonna use my legendary libation cantrip. There you go.
Yes.
And it just fills up from the bottom.
You should make.
Is this
Kennedy some
a
peach
super
juice.
prevalent beverage, or is this more of
Jabanu is.
I'm curious, how widespread. Do I know what coffee is?
You have. It is unlikely that you have had coffee, although you would have heard of it. You know what it is. It is not prevalent in Mirathar.
I'm going to. I've got the scrolls in one hand, just a bundle, and
it is just a thick scroll case.
Oh, that's foreboding. And I'm gonna just give it a little sip.
It's bitter. Give it a minute.
Sometimes bitter things can be good for you.
Seeing there's no good way out of this, we'll just kind of sink down into the chair, staring into the cup.
All right, as we all do.
Yeah. You said that you wanted to talk with me.
I was, I didn't.
Oh, maybe just to come down and have breakfast.
I think that was me. Sorry. I wanted to talk to both of you. But,
well, here we are.
Yes. We can talk while Silas and I already got to talk this morning, so
Well, I want to talk to Kennedy here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the missing posters.
Sure,
I'm not at the
everybody
table.
enjoy their-
There is nothing that prevents you from immediately knowing and recognizing that the scroll case is not just a regular scroll case. The scroll case is essentially, so you know, like if you work in like at an office job and you've got official letterhead.
Yeah.
Only the noble houses and the noble families utilize this type of scroll case. So this is from a member of the direct noble family.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, is that real leather? Ooh.
Wow.
Gold embossing? Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
And seeing like this now, I'm just gonna.
What's in the box?
I'm just gonna like tuck it into my to my jacket. Right.
Well, you don't need to be shy. If you have to read, you can always just read right here, you know. And we wouldn't want to hold you back from business, like.
Sure.
Carnath is like going around and like taking other people's orders. He seemed like he was pretty ardent.
And I'm going to turn away from it, and I'm just going to like open the top, and I'm gonna see if I can count pages.
It doesn't appear to be very thick. It appears to be maybe only one sheet of paper.
Oh, love.
Yeah.
Can I have, does Tulu want to sit with?
I know better now.
Tulu is a bird.
And Tulu does what Tulu wants to do, and Tulu is pecking at your blade.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there and just look over his shoulder. Just
you click the pocket watch.
Yeah. And just real quick, I just want to just like see if it
It's
confirms.
very short.
Okay.
It is very short. Even in the 6 seconds, like we can all speed read here. You see the following. You see the following. To the slayer that bears the name Silas, you are summoned to South Point Keep. Your presence is requested before Lord Desta Esters. And then it has his title afterwards. You're able to get that out really easily. Then there's something that was almost in print. Yeah. Then there's an actual freehand scrawling that is hard to read. And I will not say that you're able to make that out with a quick moment to think.
Yep. I'll return to my seat and pretend nothing happened.
You're sweating.
Yeah.
Yes, Icarus, what did you want to talk about?
Yes, and I will speak loudly.
You read it?
Yep.
It says the following. To the slayer that bears the name Silas.
That's me.
You are summoned to South Point Keep. Your presence is requested before Lord Desta Esters, ruler of Port Haven, regent of the southern reaches, and warden of the sea. But then below that, it looks like somebody picked up a pen on their own and then continued to scrawl it in. A disgusting, something pretty about this. It says the following. My son told me that your presence was noted in the vicinity. They told me that you were spending time with young Master Carnath. While your presence is appreciated in our fair city, your services are more presently required. Please be prepared to bring me any updates you have on our current plight, as well as the manner of your approach moving forward. With the recent attack, the urgency of this matter has increased. If there is equipment, items, access, or other necessities you require, bring this as part of your update, and it will be procured.
And I'm going to just roll it back up.
So, anyway, you had a question.
Yes. Does this mean anything to you? And I have written in my Librum just the cursive note, but in print. Just heavy is the head burdened by. Well, just. I'm just not trying to actually transcribe what was in it.
I feel like
yes, I put it in Comic Sans just for you.
I feel like Icarus would put it in cursive.
Not papyrus.
Sure. He don't want to recreate the note too closely, so he wrote it in his own handwriting. Heavy is the head burdened by the mantle of chaos, especially one so far from home. This seemed to mean something to Silas. That's actually why I wanted to talk to both of you, but I already spoke with him about this.
Well, I'm far from home.
Yes, and I do believe that whatever I've been sent here for has to do with you, much like Jubanu, I'm sure. So I'm just wondering if you have any insight.
I think I noticed him notice I was listening, like, intently. Go back to my breakfast.
I'm just trying to connect the pieces as well.
Last night, Carnath told me that my questions would be answered. Maybe. In the room that I stayed in. And I saw some kind of answer, but I do not know what the question was. One thing that I do know is that my dreams are usually of people dying. And the last few months, every night, until last night, my dreams were of people sitting around a table. And every night I could see you clearly, more clearly than the last. So I think that whatever dream I had last night is like the next thing.
75-foot pit?
What? Do you know?
In the dream.
Do say more.
75-foot pit?
I don't really know distances like
bird
that
in the bottom?
well.
Jabanu, are you...
Ritual at the bottom? Bird in chains?
What?
He's just like shaking his... Like, Jabanu, do you have some...
He's either onto something or having a stroke.
Yeah.
That was the dream, right, Airless?
Yes,
Anyway.
actually, because there's toast.
I'll come back to that in a moment. My parents, well, my parent, Rowan, has a saying, our family motto. And at the end, we say, remember to always strew a little bit of chaos where you go.
Anybody else particularly chaotic?
Well, I was in that dream last night.
So can you can do that? How does that work?
Yeah,
How does that work?
And you sleep.
Get into people's dreams?
Yeah, is that something your god permits you to do?
Well, not exactly my god. I'm not a cleric. I'm more of a contractor.
Right. My apologies. I'm not
1099
it's your
game.
profession.
I give you like a nodding. I understand.
Yeah.
Who is your god, and why would they be going in my dreams or giving me dreams? I don't know any gods.
Well, Lorid, goddess of dreams, so, on point, that's kind of a whole thing, MO, if you will. Last night, I was in your dream. I was real.
Can you do that to anyone?
You didn't seem real at the end.
I can do it to anyone who's right in front of me, yeah.
Oh.
But
Don't do that.
Well, no, but it's generally
Never do that.
Well, no, I mean with their consent and stuff. I don't.
So your god told you to come keep me safe so that you could go in my dreams.
She was more vague than that, if that's even possible.
The gods are deeply flawed, just like us. We just are still trying to pick up the puzzle pieces of what they're playing at.
I'll pass along that to Lauren.
Oh, please do.
Why didn't you stay in the whole dream?
Does this fall into your god's plans?
Well, when I was in your dream last night, for the first time, I lost control.
Kenny, did you have popcorn?
For the first time in my dreams?
For the first time in any dream I've ever been, I lost control. Yes, which was very unnerving because when you're suddenly in a unreality and you can't control it with your mind anymore.
Well, it's too bad that you couldn't stay for the end of it.
What happened?
You have to share now.
Can't say.
Your dreams literally guided you to this place, and you're not going to tell us what could.
There was a pit.
Right.
Distance pit.
We started climbing down.
We climbed down. Well, first.
Every day is
Okay, back up. There was a cave, and a light at the end of the cave, and I went towards the light, and all of a sudden Jabanu al-Jasur was in my way and trying to talk with me, and then I poked him because he was poking all of the walls to see if they were real.
Well, it's substantive. I wanted to see the strength of your dream.
And he just wouldn't move out of the way. So I went past him, and I started to climb down a pit. And at the bottom of the pit... Hold on. Who else is here?
No, wait. Grab hold of that memory before you forget what happened.
Well, are there people here that we don't know? Other than the kids with the butterflies, which are so cute.
The kids are here. Lazav Rahelis is down here. The gnome, who is a dick but doesn't have a name yet, at least none that you all are aware of. There are the 2 other humans besides Lazav. There's the 2 beastkin that are still coming down, and there's the dragon folk that is here as well.
Everyone.
You could write it down and we can pass it around. If you prefer your secrecy, then we destroy the note.
There was a bird in a nest at the bottom of 75-foot pit.
Oh, so that was the secret that you blurted out a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was more to prove that I'm like legitimate, not just some, crazy elf.
I'm glad you accomplished that.
And people were chanting at the bottom in this speech that I've never heard before, but I could understand. It was like, blah, 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 you are the bird. And now there's chains. And then I started to go further down, and I just kind of whipped apart in the wind.
Does my Aneromancy give me any kind of aptitude at interpreting dreams? And also feel free to say no, because I'm totally, and just have me be bewildered.
No. That's a great question. And I want to say yes, and I'm going to say yes.
Hey,
it does.
Right.
But here's the only issue. I'm going to make you make this roll with disadvantage.
All right.
Because you were essentially cut off from Lord at the time.
I was poofed.
Yes. So go ahead.
All right.
I will tell you right now.
Ooh, that's an 8.
And you are looking. The DC that I'm setting for this is a 15.
Oh.
What's like my skill?
You essentially use your spellcasting ability, what you would typically use.
Okay, I should use my wisdom. No, that only gives me 12.
Okay. Okay. You are understanding and hearing everything that Irelis is telling you, and you're piecing together aspects that you've seen, that you've experienced in your own dreams, what you've been able to manipulate, what you haven't been able to manipulate. Nothing's really come true for you in your dreams per se. Usually you're just creating dreamscapes of your own, like pleasing, whatever you like or desire. You're not fully able to grasp if there's any ulterior motive or meaning behind what Irelis is sharing. Beyond the fact that it seemed like Irelis was in charge of that dream and not you.
And it was really funny because the wind started kicking up and some rocks hit Jabanu in the face and then he just poofed away.
Yeah, it was great. Hilarious.
Not very strong.
Kennedy, you have a passive perception of 21. What are you doing while they're having this conversation?
I'm looking at the missing people posters.
You take a look at the missing people posters. And I'm going to ask you to give me an investigation check. I'm going to see to what degree you're able to gather and connect on these things. With the 21, there are the obvious similarities that I think any guard or like investigator or police detective would be able to put together. Most, not all, but most, 85% or more, all appear to be young male humanoids. They all appear to be somewhere in the realm of like 18 to 27, roughly. They all, and that everyone would see that. Then you start to like focus in on the other similarities. They all have similar bone structures. They all seem to have general like lays of the face. There seems to be similarities in there. As you're like putting them into piles, you could almost see that there could be described as like, oh, this first month, because they're all dated. These first months all disappeared around the same time. Maybe they were all brown of hair. And the next month, these all looked similar. They were all blonde. And you see that there was another month that passed, and for some reason they all appear to be redheads. They all have very similar facial structures and features and similarities beyond them. And there's also other notes on there. They all say last known locations. probably about 85%, like I said earlier, of these individuals, their last known locations were at taverns in Port Haven. And there have been no bodies found. There's been no reason to believe foul play whatsoever. There is just nothing. They poofed. Nothing. But you do not find anyone that looks familiar to you on the posters. You look through these, you've got your Sherlock piles out in front of you.
My monocle's on.
People in a monocle, you got a pipe, put your hat down a little bit. The helmet hat flips. And you kind of look down, frustrated maybe, because you didn't find what you were looking for. Lean back in the chair, and you look out one of the windows at the front of Oddball's Threads. And you see that there appears to be, believe it's hard to make out, they have longer hair and they appear to be a woman, and they're wearing a tattered blue cloak. And you recognize the tattered blue cloak as the same cloak that the individual that helped smuggle you out of your home was wearing. And she appears just to be walking down the street, and she looks like she is stopping and looking at some of the wreckage and the carnage from the day prior.
I'd like to think that Nim has like just sort of like a Kennedy monitor running in the background, just like, you know, like enjoying the gossip, enjoying the hot mess, but just hearing like a slight change in the rhythm of Kennedy's breathing.
Creepy. I'm headed towards that door.
All right, I am
You all are
behind
talking
Kennedy.
about dreams.
Yep.
You watch Kennedy finishes their pile, their sorting system of some of the missing person flyers. You just get up.
Mm-hmm.
Kennedy gets up, heads to the door. Nim, you
Follows.
just followed. You would either of you say anything to these folks?
No.
Oh, one moment. Oh, just 1 second. We'll be right back. Or maybe not. I don't know. Bye.
Carnath calls out, "Be careful out there!"
Thank you, Carnath.
You make it to the door. Kennedy, you open it.
Yeah, and I'm going after her.
She is not running. She is not moving. She's behind. She appears to be looking at a market stall that looks to have been crushed. And she looks like she's filtering through some of the rubble, tossing away some of like the rock and various things that would have happened here, and trying to salvage some aspects of the crates or the items that maybe were in there. And as you approach, they have their back to you.
I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder and aggressively turn her around to face me.
They are kind of like crouched down, like not on their hands and knees.
Oh no, they toppled.
And so you put your hand on them aggressively, you go to spin them around, there's no doubt about it. They just like fall on their ass. And you see them and they see you, and you've never seen this person before in your life.
I'm behind Kennedy, just like, yeah, glaring. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't mean any harm. I'm so sorry if I've caused you some offense.
I grab a bit of the cloak. Where did you get this?
And there is a moment that kind of like washes over this woman, and you see that she's got the same color of hair. She even has similar features, but it's obviously not her. And before, you're cooking, you're thinking in here.
my one brain cell sparked.
This is
this corner of the screensaver.
But this is your hyperfixation.
Yes.
This is the thing that you care about.
Yes.
And this is exactly something that she would do. And this woman looks up and she says, I don't know, somebody gave it to me yesterday and they just said that I could have it. I don't want it. Takes it off. I'm sorry.
Who gave it to you?
They didn't say their name.
Where did she go?
She said she had to leave town. She said she couldn't be here whenever the other one got here.
Which direction?
She like looks around and she no, I'm sorry, that way. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
We're gonna go about this two ways if you're lying to me. You wanna keep all your digits?
She's still holding out the cloak and she squeezes it tighter.
Just take all my money, please.
I don't want your money.
I'm not lying to you.
Can I insight?
You may.
Oh God. Please be good.
Can I help in some way just by like through, like trying to like
Glare harder.
Yeah, can we say
Yeah.
this is like an intimidation insight tactic?
I like
Sure.
Well, I don't have to. That's a natural 20 for a 22.
heck yes.
And I rolled for whether or not they shit themselves and got one. And so this combo. And as this individual, with your natural 20 insight, let's resolve that first. This person doesn't appear to be currently capable of lying. It looks like if you were to ask them for their social security number right now, they would rattle off as soon as fast
What
as
are your digits?
She said you wanted my digits. I didn't know.
696969.
20.
420.
8675309.
And this person looks like they are terrified beyond belief. They do not seem to have much more information. But maybe it's the jarring nature that you two were delivering. And she just repeats the same thing over again. And she's, no, you don't understand. She said that a friend was coming into town, but she couldn't be here at the same time as the other one. She just kept saying that over and over again. And she said, man, if you're the friend, this belongs to you.
I'll take it. Did she tell you where she was going?
No. She didn't tell me that. She gave me the cloak. And she left. That's it. I really want to keep all of my digits.
I'll look at Nim for a moment.
Your call?
I don't want to see you again. Get out of here.
The town?
Yes, go! I care that you live here.
She gets up, she looks at the market stall that she was trying to like, how am I going to fix my business? I don't know. Fuck that. She doesn't live here anymore.
Oh, no.
And then I will look around to see if anybody's watching. Is there anybody watching?
There are several people watching.
Mind your business. It's a bounty. Don't worry about it. It's my job.
Mm-hmm. I have the papers somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In your head, young master, I am detecting high levels of arcane energy coming off of this cloak. Would you like me to inspect it?
And I'll say in my head, yes. I'm going to say that out loud and look more crazy.
Yeah, do it.
I will, Kennedy. Making this look so weird right now.
Hang on.
Young master, it appears to have similar residual energies as to the tattoo on your back.
Yeah.
It also appears that there is something sewn into the hem.
I'll take out like a little knife that I have and cut that hem open.
You cut it open, and a small piece of metal honestly, it looks kind of like a miniature capacitor. Falls down into the ground, and you would hear a voice in your head, "Young master, it appears that it is equipment for me, equipment to upgrade a porter."
Well, ain't that dandy? I'll say that part out loud. Are people still watching?
You told them that it was a bounty, and you yelled across. And I'm gonna let the nat 20 ride. What was Nim doing whenever Kennedy called out?
Oh, just staring after the woman and then being like, oh, we've got the, and then like immediately like kind of dropping like the weird predatory thing she had going on. Being like, oh, we've got the papers somewhere, it's fine.
The first thing that before you switch your demeanor, there appears to be a couple walking by, and you hear one of them kind of like goes close. Oh, honey, what is it? What is happening? We don't live here anymore. And then just like, keeps on going.
Oh, no.
You did so good. You were so scary.
Young master.
Thank you.
Would you like to update me?
I'll say this part in my head so I don't look crazy again. I already look crazy. It's fine. No, not right now. It's too busy.
And there is a calculation that is happening. Young master, it appears that there is some type of encryption on this item.
All right.
It seems as though a message has been loaded into it.
What's it say?
I am unable to read it without connecting to it.
Oh my god. How long will it take?
There's a long pause.
Is Kennedy just
It's
kind of
processing.
Is he just?
I'm just standing there.
Kennedy's just like,
The emotions are on my face.
I'm like, oh yes, those papers, we got them.
I'm like, do you guys see Kennedy rob that lady?
We're deep in discussion. We're like, what?
I want to take this opportunity to like
seem like
open
it's
the
his
little
style.
pouch that I got before everything went bad.
yeah, there are 50 gold pieces in there.
Can we take them outside, like
Yes.
idling?
Okay, I'll turn around and like wave, like
You hear in your head.
I'm gonna add that.
The upgrade will be instantaneous. You need only connect us.
The fuck does that mean? My sister was better at this than I was.
You're doing so good, Kennedy.
Juicy lord.
I will look towards the window. I'm holding that cloak still, and I will turn my back towards everybody so that like
In the market.
No, really, these are the people you expect me to work with.
Tulu, go outside.
Tulu doesn't go outside. Just Tulu is his own bird and doesn't want to go out there.
I'll make my porter appear on my wrist, and the first thing I'll do
Just like,
is I will take the cloak and put it in my bag of holding. And then I will look at the metal piece and try to figure out what it means.
You bring the metal piece close to the porter, and a small opening pops up.
Oh, thank God.
And it looks to be an irate for you just to insert it.
I do that.
Nim is watching it.
If I die,
Kennedy made the cloak thing.
Kennedy's doing street magic.
Have we established that like they left the doors open and we're watching them?
And there's windows.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like hard to hear what's happening, so you can't make out any of like the silent mutterings between these two. But you essentially, before we get to what happens, this is the series of events that you all are privy to.
Right.
Kennedy and Nim get up. Go and point out to a woman on the street, spin her around, knock her down, take her cloak, and then point to the way out of town, and she takes off. And then they get into this backward tunnel.
So no roll to understand how sketchy this is. So this is just established.
Are they like cops or like bandits?
Bandits?
No roll, but it's still confusing.
Isn't it a shame you can't tell the difference anymore?
I'm a wizard cop. Anyways.
The cloak disappears. You go, and it begins the process of upgrading. And you would then hear the porter in your head say, "Young master, it now appears that we have the capabilities of cloaking once per day. Would you like me to activate now?"
No. I say that part out loud, and I say that it's not time for that because I already look weird.
I wouldn't say you look like super weird. You know, this isn't the weirdest thing we've ever done.
That's true.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Young master, I have
this morning
finished the message. Would you like me to play it?
Yep.
And Nim, you would not be able to see this, but through your field of vision, it appears that Elpis Ambrosine is standing in front of you. The one that you remember. The one who smuggled you away from home. And she looks directly at you, almost like she knows how this works. And she says, "You shouldn't seek a seeker, my boy. It never ends well. Truly, give up on this. Stop trying to find me. It's not worth your time. Yes.
Sorry.
If you need more boon than what this has already offered, allow me to tell you this. Your sister was alive when you left, but she will be dead before you return home."
I make that same motion
in the street.
Yep.
Like dying in the street, looking at this. Go ahead and give me a history check.
Oh no, not my strong suit. I don't think.
I owe that.
I'm rolling my own wisdom save. That was not Icarus. Oh, I did well. Okay, I'm good.
That would be a 4.
Okay, so there's almost nothing I can give you with a 4.
That's great.
But I will say random mutterings around the topic, which is probably what's happening in your head.
I'm pretty angry right now, so that works.
When you left home, you were reminded of a couple of rules. Some of the rules had to do with it being hard to return home. Some of them had to do with timey-wimey bullshit. Some of the rules essentially reminded you that it was a one-way trip unless you had help. But even if you were to arrive home, it doesn't mean that you could arrive at the same place, but not at the same point on the timeline.
Who are you?
What is happening?
I still have that motion of, as I'm in the street, no one can see what I see.
And she looks to you one last time. Do take solace in this, my boy. I'm glad I was able to help you. But
I'm like moving.
I'm just trying to act cool.
please do not interrupt what me and my friends are doing down here, lest we may not be friends much longer. And she fades.
I'm gonna kill that bitch. I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Why would they come? Do you want to go get her right now?
And I'm saying this like out loud, very loud.
Looks extremely agitated.
The Kennedy is aggressive.
Should we tackle him?
I think we should like.
The other her.
We should do something. I think we gotta get up.
I think Silas should. I think Silas should do the tackling. I'm not much of a tackler.
Hold on.
And I'm just walking.
He's okay.
Are you coming or?
Ooh, Misa, let's switch.
You go and get Misa?
No, I'm going to do the Find Familiar where I like switch into her vision.
Okay.
So you can see me.
Misa is unfortunately in the stables, which is facing the away from the market.
Well, I was just gonna have her leap out.
Okay, beautiful.
I'm gonna leap out and run over. Yeah.
Okay.
So you see me, I lean back and I blink, and my eyes turn into goat eyes.
It's the worst thing ever.
Mine's gonna blink and have Jabanu eyes.
Oh, can we make this to what actually happens? I'm sorry to co-op this with you. It's not just your eyes that become goat eyes. Yeah. Misa is going to embody your body, and you're going to embody Misa's body. So Jabanu begins to let out guttural goat noises.
Jabanu, what do you think is going on?
Something is happening and it's very weird.
And then you would see Misa leaping out from the stables onto the street.
No touchy.
Oh no, she's coming for us.
No. Oh no, not like coming at you. Mine's just gonna like jump out and get a point where she can like look at you in a subtle way.
With Jabanu's eyes.
Subtlety.
Yeah. It's just gonna be like
Kennedy.
Silas, you've made it outside at this point too.
I look pissed.
Okay.
I'm heading to Kennedy.
Kennedy looks pissed.
Sure, I guess we'll go outside.
No, I'm pointing at the ghost.
I'm about to say something, and then I just wait a moment.
I kick some rubble. I'm mad.
You kick some rubble with your cowboy boots.
I do. It goes flying.
You're drawing a lot of attention.
Yes, I know I am.
Would you like to finish breakfast? Or would you like to shout at me in the street?
No, I don't want to finish breakfast. My bounty is getting away from me.
Can I see the woman still running in a straight line as fast as she can?
We'll say that she actually lived pretty close by down the street, and you watch as she is rushing out of the door with several bags, and she locks the door, takes it, throws the key down the street, and then starts pulling up some luggage
that one.
And rushing down the street.
Well.
It's for a goat.
Jamisa is gonna go grab the key.
Nim is also walking over to the house now.
We have a house now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm now alone.
Amazing. Yeah, you are officially alone with Kennedy because Nim and Jamisa are going to get the key.
I'm trying to hold Goat Jabanu still.
Yeah.
I'm like, what has possessed you? Speak, demon!
There was like some like morning porridge that was on the table, and Jamisa hasn't figured out like full like upper body neck control and was just drowning in the porridge.
It's pacified.
This is Mabano.
Maybe something happened last night.
Help Silas. I'll deal with the beast. I pull him by like the scruff of his hair out of it. Like holy energy. Be healed.
Unfortunately, he's not possessed.
Where is your god?
I think with the key into I think Jamisa is gonna just kind of nuzzle. Is gonna just nuzzle Kennedy a little bit.
Well, you and Nim go and get the key. Silas and Kennedy are alone for a moment, and what happens here?
Yeah.
What is
I was
happening?
like, also, I wanted to give them a chance to like bond, you know? Like,
So what you say to Jamisa?
Play date?
Yeah. Getting along.
I'm also here on business, but I owe you. What can I do to help?
I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna smile, but it does not appear in my eyes. I still look very angry. I'm fine. Nothing.
This is my offer.
Can I hold it for something else? There's some.
I'll give you a day.
Well, this might take longer than a day.
And I have things to do, as do you.
Right,
I
and on your
respect your time.
journeys.
I'm just asking you respect mine.
I am. I'm just looking for certain materials that I need.
What?
What are you trying to do?
I need to create more fishing lures.
That's a tall order, partner.
I know it is, but I got a slayer offering his services.
You get one.
One slay.
One slay.
One slay.
Hey.
You've been here long enough in this area to understand what slayers are capable of doing. If you were able to have Silas kill and then process the raw essence from a creature that was elementally attuned, you would be able to replenish your fishing lures of the appropriate elemental affinity, depending on what type of element the creature was attuned to. So maybe if the fire elemental, they'd be attuned to fire, and so forth and so forth. If it was something that was maybe just generally Scourge tainted or some type of like necrotic shroud, you would get a lure that is essentially tinged and flavored in the necrotic way. It depends on what type of creature and if Silas is capable of harvesting that essence at that time, if they have enough skill or training to do so.
Can you harvest essence?
I would like to make an insight roll here for what the real question is.
100%. I will also, and the reason I'm extra allowing this is because this is an individual that, and don't take this wrong way, Kennedy, could not be further from the what a slayer is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you're like,
we've dropped a very impressive keyword here.
Yeah.
This is a vocab word.
and exactly. And they look at you point blank. You had a favor? Then, not that it's secretive knowledge. That's not the exact language that a non-slayer would use. And you have somebody who looks and says, "Can you harvest essence?" It is a strange, bruh. Make the roll.
That is going to be a 12.
With a 12, you don't get some secret ulterior motive behind this, and you just nothing really for you to add
Passive
unless you want to. But what is your passive?
15.
Can I try?
You can try.
Because I have a cool ability.
Snort. You got poker face, don't you?
I do.
Poker face?
That'll be a 14.
Oh, but your passive is 15? Okay, beats the roll, but doesn't beat the passive. So we'll say that the rolls, your roll contested wins, but general passive will give you something, but you don't get what you're seeking exactly.
Seems fair.
You get a feeling that there is more information behind that question, but there is a deadpan stoicism to this that looks you up and down, this poker face that fails to yield any other things.
What I'm going to take away from this is Kennedy has much more going about them than they present to the world.
I think just by watching the altercation in the street, that is apparent.
But it's not...
Now it's flavored correctly.
Yes, now it's flavored correctly instead of, this is a madman. This is a calculated madman.
Who knows things.
I can.
Well, that's great. That's the material I need.
Fine. And I will extend my hand.
And I will shake it.
Deal has been made. Jemiza and Nim return. You are still tending.
Yeah, I think
5 seconds in.
I'm gonna have.
Where's Jabanu?
I think just as Jemiza nuzzles you, I'll switch back so that it's just Miza nuzzling you.
Stick your hand in the orange. Pull out. Bring back Jabanu! Foul demon!
What? Why did you...
Back in the forest.
Did you... Is this goat?
With my 8th strength, I'm gonna struggle.
With my 7th strength, you beat me.
Gonna be like, hey,
Kennedy.
Oh, it's hot.
What the hell was that?
What?
You were possessed.
No, I wasn't.
By your goat.
You ever seen someone switch places with the familiar before?
Not like that.
Just a magic master over
It
there.
doesn't look
Aren't
that...
you educated?
Yes,
Sometimes it looks like that.
How loud are you guys being?
Not as loud as you.
But hold on, though. The door is open. It's got to work both ways.
Yeah,
You're waterboarding a man in porridge.
As I'm watching this, I'll take off my hat that reveals the crystal up there, and I'll like take it off, scratch my head, put it back and put
Can you prestidigitate this? It's so hot.
What a mystery.
Yeah, I'll just
What's up?
steal you.
What?
Yes.
Where did you get that?
Get my hat? I've had my hat for a while. I know, it's really nice. It's real leather.
I've got...
You're smarter than that.
Am I?
I'll wander back with the key. Oh, are you guys... Do you need some more time? Have you got it all figured out?
No, we're great.
All right.
We're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about my crystal?
Yes, that is the object I was referring to.
Oh, that's just mine. I found it.
Do you know what that is?
I will tell you, and unless you want to say that you have more or less knowledge, this is the base that I'll allow Kennedy. Those crystals have given Nim trouble in the past. And so it's not so much that you know what they are. Maybe you've asked, and that's something that you two can decide. There are crystals that have given Nim trouble in the past, and so they're problems. So you tend to keep them away from her, hide them, and you've been in similar situations.
Wait. How many do I have then? Do I have multiple crystals if I'm hiding them?
Probably a few individuals.
If I could interject. Yeah. As I understand it, Kennedy's passive perception is very high.
Yes.
And I wear multiple of these on my person
100%.
that are very visible.
Yes to all of these things. I can't tell you how many you have.
Okay.
We can say that there's one in your left boot if you want.
Brilliant.
That's not a problem. Mm-hmm. You could probably say that there's been many times where you've had one and just chucked it as far as you possibly can. Like a hot potato type of thing. But for what I will allow is that they are stones that have caused Nim problems in the past.
All right.
Because people tend to think that she's sick.
Yeah, I know what it does.
Do you walk up coughing?
No. But after I get there and I see the crystal, I'll just be like...
Okay.
Well, anyway, we have a house. Shall we go back inside?
Hey, I called dibs.
Shit, did we get the house? Wait.
I'm sorry, ma'am. What's that, Maya? Did you say that?
Are you all going back into the tavern, or are you going into your new house?
The tavern for now.
Yeah.
He's just Jabanu covered in porridge, dripping on his face, and I'm trying to like wipe it off a little bit.
Just can't you prestidigitate?
No, I don't actually have that spell. I have the thaumaturgy. It's not very useful.
I can yell at you real
I
loud.
can unlock a door though. Or I can do this, and I'll alter my eyes to look like goat eyes.
I put the key on my key ring with all my other keys.
That's very disturbing.
Normally, that spell that you used or magic ability is a little cleaner. Usually appear more like the animal. It's not really like a even thing, at least in my training. So I'm just not used to almost mastery of it.
An advanced mastery of it, perhaps.
Kennedy, you
Is that
start
what you call
walking
it?
back into the tavern, and Carnath comes up to the door and blocks the path before you. Hey, listen here.
All right.
I don't care what's happening out there. There'll be no fighting in here. You
I'm
understand
not
that?
gonna fight anyone.
This is a place for community.
Right, it's a home for everybody, including me.
That's right. No fighting, no.
You don't want that other woman here. I promise you.
He like looks past you to like the market stall and then down the way.
She was a pretty nice neighbor. I'll miss her.
She's a pretty shitty person that she got involved with.
And Carnath lets you in.
I love it when Carnath puts the foot down like that.
Yeah, I love it too. Looking at the
Just
signs.
to be clear, I wasn't involved in that.
Oh, we all saw it. But that's okay. Your business is your business. I don't judge. No fighting, okay?
I would never. Sit down at the table.
You all find yourself together back at the table.
Looking at the signs, I'll walk on in.
So I've been given, I have some errands to attend to today. And it appears our paths are bound for the moment.
So you want us to come on some errands?
No, I want to meet you here later.
This is so sad.
I'm gonna look up to Tulu.
Tell me, bird.
Don't you want friends to come with you?
I just don't want any more attention drawn than necessary.
Your scroll was from Drew? Lord Drew?
It was from
I
his
know.
father.
He said he
Yes.
was coming back with something for you today.
Yes, that must have been it.
He likes me.
Really?
Likes her.
Yeah.
You know him?
Well, I was on a ship with him for months. He was the only person that would speak with me.
Actually, I would very much appreciate your company.
Great. Carnath?
What's up?
I'm gonna go with Silas, actually, today.
That's okay. Listen, you all do whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna go to the ritual later tonight. I'm gonna pay my respects to those who died. So that's where I'm gonna be. If you all want to meet up there, that'd be really nice.
Yeah. That's with Errol? What kind of ceremony is it?
It's not like their normal ceremony that they do. It they do it in conjunction with the priestess of Mirnell.
Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful.
So it's kind of like easing the souls from the light into the shadows of death.
Oh, beautiful.
It's kind of somber, but it's kind of pretty too.
It sounds really moving. But there's no like blessing or like. Okay, good, excellent, fantastic.
Well, somebody might say a blessing. I don't know.
Okay, maybe we'll see you there then.
Again, I told you this before. But we haven't had very many giant bird attacks recently.
That's good. That's right. You did mention that.
Carnath,
What's up?
how deep does your basement go?
What do you mean?
Does it perhaps go down 75 feet in concentric circles with a nest at the bottom?
I'll tell you right now. No, it does not. It goes down. Well, my dad said that there's the basement and there's the sub-basement. Yeah, but I don't think he ever mentioned anything besides that.
Cool.
There's no nest. So that's where I'll be. You all do whatever you want.
I will pick up my mug or whatever I'm drinking out of, and as I'm drinking, I'm going to cast the message spell and just targeting Silas. And just whisper, "Do you want me to join you, or should I stay with the others?"
What?
This is do you answer aloud?
Yes.
Only you can hear this. Don't draw attention to yourself. I'm trying to preserve your secret.
Oh. What did you say, Silas?
Yeah, this is.
Were you talking to me?
I said what and then oh.
Oh, sorry.
Interesting now.
It sounded like Jibanu.
Oh, it's not
I
good
had porridge in
cold.
my ears.
Tulu, can you help me get
Now
some
it's
porridge out
now
of
it's
the
bitter
ears?
and room temperature.
Too late. Tulu's on your shoulder, picking into your ears.
Oh.
Did I learn something about myself?
Can I respond?
I forget. I don't. Can you
Yes,
respond to
you
message?
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to respond in my head.
So the way
Which I steer away from usually.
this is maybe a dick way to rule this spell, but it's a good way of keeping it not broken. It's not a psychic connection. It's not a mental telepathy like a sending or something else per se. It is because if you look at the material components, it's oftentimes a small copper wire that you have to talk into. So you have to whisper. But you can respond back and forth to each other. But you have to say the words.
Code.
You gotta cover your hands.
There's no way Silas knows how the spell works.
Just nod yes or no. That's all I need. Oh my god.
Can we see this happening?
You see Edgar's really frustrated.
What are you saying?
I don't think you can hear it though, right? If
it is like the lightest of whispers. Okay. It has to be uttered. It has to be said. Yes, I would typically lock it behind a DC 20 passive.
I think I've just locked eyes with Jibanu while I'm doing all this. Like, yeah, it seems like the most natural thing. Like, I need to focus attention somewhere, and I'm very clearly like just looking at you as if you are just like a pole. Just like,
I'm like, wow, Silas's eyes are crazy.
it does say on the spell magical silence. Like you can definitely pick up on my facial expressions, but I don't think there'd actually be any sound.
Nice.
All right.
I am moving my mouth though, like speaking into the cup.
Oh, that's. Are you showing your mouth at all? How much of his mouth can I see?
You can see like my like face muscles moving.
Every now and then you might be able to see like the upper lip up over the rim of the cup, but it's like in the cup, so you probably wouldn't be able to read.
Just say yes or no. God damn it.
no, that's okay. That's fine. Jibanu, what you were saying.
What?
And I'll put the cup down and just kind of.
Wow.
Well, where Iris
That
goes.
was a long drink.
I suppose I must go. Wow, I was thirsty. So
He said the cup. It is empty. Either drank all of it or it was never full.
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay.
Oh, so does that mean we're all going then?
I think it does, right?
Maybe, before we go, Carnath, honestly, can you show us what's in the basement? It's been driving me crazy. I don't want to. I know you don't seem like this kind of guy, but Carnath, do you have people trapped down there?
Oh, interesting. Oh, Carnath, you do have depths.
You know I would never do that. I'm a man of principle, and I respect people privately. But I will say this. I went and knocked last night, and I went and knocked this morning. And there was no answer. And I tried my key. My key didn't work.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, we obviously got to go down there and look.
Yeah, maybe they're hurt. Maybe they need help.
Why did
we
the
go
lock?
off?
Exactly.
Well,
They changed the lock.
well, maybe they didn't. Maybe someone killed them and changed the lock, so they're murdered.
We should probably go check on them.
Okay, yeah.
Go check right now.
Carnath just starts heading downstairs.
As we're walking,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, okay, but before we all gallivant to something else, no drawing undue attention if we're going together.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh yeah, there's
Because
no
you
way
just
this-
caused a big fucking scene outside.
Right? That was my business. I'm not the one dressed in fancy robes.
It's a good point.
Oh, I'm
Icarus, can you
sorry.
change?
And I'll switch my robes to be exactly his outfit.
Oh, great. Now you look better. Thanks.
What?
It can happen. I will say this though: it's not just the robes. It's an outfit. It's your apparel. You gain a hat and boots with heels.
He's taller than me.
You look much better now. That was a nice change. Good job.
Everything I've read about making friends is that sometimes you share clothes, and I feel like this. We're on the way. Shh, don't worry about it. That's.
Carnath gets down to the door.
Follow.
Yep. So again, I told you that they changed the locks. My key doesn't work anymore. So does anybody?
Actually, yes.
I remember Icarus saying something about Jabanu can't do locks, blah, 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 but I can.
Yep.
Hold on. I feel like I have to do this. Just like you got to give an attempt, you know?
Take off my cowboy hat and scratch my head.
And he knocks on the door.
Hey, it's me. We're coming in. Don't be doing any pervert stuff.
He looks to you.
Well, yeah.
Are you a pervert?
No.
I will, kind of wobble over, not used to these shoes.
3-inch heels.
How do you walk in this?
Oh, really easily?
I'll change them to just flat. And I'll
Shorter.
get down and pull out my thieves' tools.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to pick the lock.
All right. You just want to pick the lock?
Yes, I don't think I have any spells to.
No, that's okay.
this.
I just want to make sure that the first thing you're doing is picking the lock. So go ahead and give me that.
Okay, well, the way you say that,
No, too late. Go ahead and drop
I
it.
want to try and open the door first.
Okay, it is locked.
Okay, I'll pick the lock.
I pick it up.
Now.
The DC is 14.
Yeah, I know.
This is classic.
Okay. Well, I have my cheating abilities. I think I'd probably want to spend one.
Silas
Yep.
is getting ready to how I entered this place yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my innate domain and reroll this.
Okay.
As my initial attempt, I go in and it just snaps and I'm embarrassed. And no. That's better. That's a natural 16.
With a natural 16.
And I give my advantage to...
You are fiddling around with the thieves' tools. You realize where you made the mistake on the first one. You fixed that correctly with your innate domain. You feel the tumblers fall into place. You are able to click the door handle open. Begins to swing outward automatically. You step away, left the door. And you're going to take 6 points of lightning damage.
Ouch!
As the arcane trap that was on the doorway and on the door frame, door swings open. You watch from the four corners form arcs into the center, and there is a moment where the rest of you are like, uh-oh. And it just zaps you and then shoots you across the room.
Can I catch him?
You can try, yeah.
Oh, okay. I do.
You can certainly grab him. He's coming with great force. The only
I'm pretty
reason
heavy.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, how much do you weigh, Chris?
Probably not that much.
Probably not that. That's
Like,
pretty accurate to
probably
me.
less than 200.
Okay. Okay, less than 200. You can catch him. There is a large weight coming in this, force coming, and your hair singed and smoking a little bit.
No.
The door is open, and it seems like the trap that was here that wasn't checked for has gone off.
Right. That's what that was about. So you caught me?
Yeah, I want to like brace his neck.
Nice.
Like a little babe.
I will take a moment to think, just to dust myself off. And I want
While being held,
to.
you want that to last?
Yep. And I want my outfit to change back to my normal outfit. And if my hair is singed, I want I'll keep the cowboy hat. If it covers it up.
Time is paused. When time comes back, Icarus is back in his normal robes, but still has a cowboy hat.
Thank you, Silas.
Wow.
Are you all right?
And just like I'm fine. I took 6 points of damage.
6 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
You don't look fine.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
You've still got the hat.
You hear Carnath say, "Hold on, wait a minute. That's not my storage closet." And you look forward, and there is a hallway lined with stones, and it looks like there are rows and rows and rows of cells. Oh. And he looks to you. "Hey, I promise, I didn't put that there. I'm not keeping anybody in my basement."
Carnath, is there possible there's a sub basement?
With a bird in it.
I don't know. I don't think so. No, what? Trust me. Watch this. And he shuts the door again. He opens it back up immediately.
Prove it.
He opens the door, and it stays exactly the same. This isn't right. This is not right. I promise. That was our storage closet a couple months ago.
I go running in.
Oh, hold on. Oh, shit.
The premises don't seem a stranger to extra-dimensional spaces.
No. Well, you're right. But that's not supposed to be there.
I'm gonna...
When you watch as Carnath starts, like, you've run in and you're having this conversation, I'm imagining you're gonna follow and maybe some other folks will too. But immediately after you said this, Carnath kind of like, almost like he's less concerned about this now. But that might make sense, actually.
Carnath, why don't you come with us, just in case we have anything else out of the ordinary?
Well, who's gonna run upstairs then?
We'll have Chibanu tell the goat.
Yeah, she's a goat.
I don't think listen, Miza's pretty amazing. In fact, she's perfect. But I don't think she's good at running a bar.
No, it's okay. I'll have my dad's helpers. There'll be plenty enough. That's fine. I'll come with you. If you want me to. We're friends, right?
You know how this place works, right?
No, I've never been here before. I've got no idea.
That's not a damn help at all.
Hey, it's okay. Don't.
She's getting some distance. We should go.
Don't
Silas, you go first and I'll go after you.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like use a high Silas like
you.
this.
Let's go get these squatters out of my house.
Yeah. Let's go get them.
And he walks bravely forward.
Now they're squatters.
Yeah.
Was your guest down there? Did he have any magical capabilities? Is this something he could do? Could you tell?
Who'd you say?
To Carnath.
You look shocked.
Your guest. You seem very capable in the arcane.
No, my dad was though.
Oh,
but they were dwarves. They look like rangers. So I don't think that they were like my dad. My dad was really good, really smart.
Okay, we should catch back up to her.
I'm looking in all of the cells as I run by.
I'm gonna heal myself.
All of them
again.
that you've seen here so far seem to be empty.
Hello.
Echoes further down, further down, further down. And where we'll end tonight's session is with the sound of footfalls rushing towards you. And that's where we'll call it tonight. What could it be? Who could it be? Who the hell is squatting in Carnath's basement? Just for the record, he draws the line
Okay.
creating interdimensional spaces in his basement.
I do too.
That was explicitly against their lease.
It's actually in my rental agreement at my current place.
Did you guys see Kennedy rob that lady? I was thinking about that.
We had a heart to heart.
Oh my gosh. Well done, everyone. I'm excited to see what happens next time. Stay tuned. Join us next time on The Shifting Realms.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.